listening to Echoes of Vagrant, Starfinder actual play by Hallowed Haven Studios. Previously on Echoes of the Vagrant. After I sent the reactor to meltdown, we had to fight our way out in the ruins of Rustrak. They mainly targeted Tolgrud, and weren't the best shots for when it came to attacking us, even though I tried to get hit quite a bit. They fared better when it was hand-to-hand combat, but I wouldn't really know. I carried out Dr. Quickspark out of the ruins. There were 2 stages to the reactor exploding, but both happened pretty quick, throwing almost everyone to the ground at some point. We barely made it to the ship on time. As we left, we watched from orbit as the rest of the explosion went off, and left its mark on the Rustrak forever. My bad. When the doctor woke up though, she tried to pay me and me alone, but I woke up the others and we shared half the profit that we were going to get. Though I'm still thankful she filled the ship up. Holbrook and I then went to get some stuff put into us, to make us sharper and even better than before, even if it did feel a bit wriggly and weird.
Hi, I'm Gavin Cash, and I'm playing Tulgruk Ironhelm, the Dwarven Technomancer.
What's good, y'all? I'm Grizz, and I'll be playing Caesar Bellamy, the Yosoki operative.
Hi, I'm Heretic. Today I'll be playing Aspar Gorlick, the Drow Vanguard.
Hi, I'm Termite, and I'll be playing Sephia Auten, the human nanocyte.
And I'm your storyteller, Virens, who just had to put up with a bunch of shit.
It's fine. You've only got to deal with it for another 4 hours.
This episode is brought to you by the Teriyaki Boys.
Quick, into the lube mobile.
No.
It's space, it makes sense. We're just gonna get to the next planet faster.
God.
Less fuel required if your ship is already slippery.
Okay.
Ain't no resistance in space with... never mind.
Save me.
I'm trapped in this hell with you.
I know. It's a hell of my design. All right, Sephia, you are not on the ship with the rest of your crew. After the job on Rustrak and having received only the 500 credits in total from Dr. Quickspark, because she only got half of her research because you guys destroyed the rest, and a fight. You went back to your own place after the ship landed at Nova Haven, and your little corporate apartment is kind of torn up right now with research papers everywhere. Can I get a perception roll from you?
Perception?
Perception.
Sure. Yep, that tracks.
I was gonna say, it's not something you're terrible at.
Yeah, well, it's also me we're talking about.
That is also true.
It's a 13.
You could tell that they were searching for the research paper that you doctored. You can't really, because all the papers that are across the floor are that. And you're guessing that it was probably forced entry or hacked in. It was a break-in. So just kind of going off that information. As far as you can tell, none of your actual personal effects were touched except for any... Well, tell me, did you keep any keepsakes from Aurora Prime from your lab there?
Probably not.
Okay. Well then, yeah, none of your personal effects have been touched. Just the research papers.
Have I gotten any
what?
any messages from, my employer?
No.
Interesting.
Can I get another perception roll from you?
Sure. It's worse. That's a 12.
Yep.
Come back, baby.
Is there anything else you want to? Is there anything you want to do in here other than tidy up and rest for the night?
Not really.
Okay. Then you do that.
Probably actually block the door with
I don't know, like a chair or something. Whatever she has in this tiny ass apartment.
Tiny ass corporate apartment. It looks nice only because they paid to make it look nice.
Yeah. Emphasis on looks nice.
So yeah, that's pretty much all you do.
Yep.
I'm not gonna have you roll a strength check because if anything, your endurance would have covered it. But yeah, you do get a message from the Ventura Marek on your comlink, and it does seem that the rest of the group is on it.
Okay.
And it is for a job from my notes back up. I remember which one it is. I just don't remember his name. It is a job from Zugwand. It's not a name that you recognize.
Okay.
And
That's
the
fair.
fact that the ship is messaging you is a little bit strange. Only because Cephia herself doesn't know that the ship has an AI on it. Has an AI on it.
Yeah, that's true.
So that might be concerning for you.
A
So
little bit.
Yeah, she would probably send a message.
To the rest, to the group chat that we've got. And just be like, hey, why is the ship messaging me?
We'll just reply back with, that's a new thing it can do. We've unlocked its capabilities, and it's even better than it was before.
Right. Sure.
Computer, if you could send another message, we'd really appreciate you letting our friend know that we're waiting still. So go ahead and just ping him again.
Cephia, on a direct message to you now, the ship says, "Hurry the fuck up, please."
Great. Cool.
Yeah, I guess I'm going to the ship.
All right. After a
Computer, now whenever our friend gets close, let's scoot forward just like 2 or 3 inches every time for like 3 times.
but 3 times isn't every time.
You're right. Just 3 times.
I mean, I don't really see the fucking point, but fine, whatever.
Wait for the hand to get close. Wait. Go.
She didn't even hear ya. Chill.
Shit. I was watching the wrong screen.
Watching the footage from the other day, God.
Yeah.
See, you can see her there. You see yourself there too, right? Right? Come on, here. I'll even zoom in just for you.
All right, could you enhance now that you've zoomed in?
That's only in the trits.
Oh,
It is like you are watching a movie.
a movie?
No.
I've heard of these things. You told me about them.
It is just not in black and white, so it is not a movie.
It's a talkie. No, fuck. Yeah, after a little bit, Cephia arrives. And Cephia, just as you're getting up to like get into the hatch, the ship pulls away and does it the required 3 amount of times.
She's immediately gonna walk to Tulgruk. The next time you try and pull something like that, I will rip your throat out.
Oh, well, that's unnecessary. I really quite like having a neck.
Then don't make the ship waste time.
All right, fine. No more silly pranks using the ship.
Especially considering I don't think we have the leisure for silly pranks.
And you do. You do and you don't.
You tell them, computer.
My apartment was broken into last night.
Whoa, that's not good.
Sounds like a you problem. Maybe you need to move. You know, none of you actually reside on here, so I don't know why you keep the fucking beds.
Well, you know, computer, we tend to fly long distances, and it's nice to have a bed.
Caesar is actively asleep in one of the piloting chairs.
See,
Not even flying yet, just already out.
Yeah.
see, even Black Caesar is sleeping in the chair.
Chairs are uncomfortable.
I wouldn't fucking know.
Computer, would it be possible if I could create a holographic display of you so that you could experience the posture required for sitting in one of these chairs for an extended period of time? Then you could simulate the stress upon your joints and your muscle groups?
Look, it's not my money to waste if you really want to do that.
Well, I wasn't really planning on spending money, but okay.
you'd have to power up the generator again. That's a lot of power. If you want me to create a holographic display, even if you're helping create a holographic display and then simulate all the aches and pains of having perfect posture in a chair. If the chair is uncomfortable, get a new fucking chair.
I think our ship is smarter than me, and I don't like it.
Of course I'm fucking smarter than you. I am just computers.
The ship has never sat in a chair, so you haven't beaten one aspect.
That is true. I have a dummy thick dump truck, and it's just a hunk of metal.
Right, so about this job that we're being contacted for.
Yeah.
Do we know anything else about it?
We are delivering weapons to a gladiatorial on the Frostbound.
Yeah, you're going to Frostfall Orb to deliver equipment for gladiatorials. If it's any consolation to any of you, you'll be able to see Aurora Prime and the other moons.
Aren't you excited?
Me?
You ask me here. Like, yeah.
Why would
Well, I mean all of
Why
it.
would I be excited?
Because we're heading near, but not to Aurora Prime. We could make a pit stop, see old friends.
So was there a part about me being a wanted criminal on Aurora Prime that you missed?
That just adds to, the adrenaline and the excitement. Once you're actually there, we could scramble your identity, make it hard for computers to recognize you, really throw a wrench into that whole system so you can enjoy poking around where you're no longer wanted, which is really quite a fun thing to do.
But what's the point of doing that?
Well, you ain't curious about, like, folks or ongoings?
Not particularly.
No old friends you want to make sure are still alive, old enemies you might want to kill while we're here?
Considering all of the things that have happened recently, I don't think that is the best thing to do.
We'll just play delivery and drop some stuff off and come back. Computer, tell my friend that she's boring.
Why?
Because I don't think she would trust my word on the matter. Maybe my judgment is limited.
That's so fucked up.
You telling me to tell her is basically using your own judgment, right?
Well, yeah, but you're a computer, and you know empirically that she is kind of being a little bit boring.
You know I can
have-
hear you, right?
Well, hopefully you learn from this encounter and stop being so bored.
I do understand the concerns. The people of Aurora Prime do have jurisdiction over the moons surrounding it, the Radiant Shield, Frostwall Orb, and the Stellar Rock Outpost.
So we will scramble some identities anyways, you're saying, computer?
It depends on how much the guards care and if they can actually recognize her face. It also depends on how wanted she is.
Tolgric slowly turns his eyes. How wanted are you?
As long as we stay out of the area where the lab is, I should be fine. But
Sophia, I can only highly encourage you. As a ship with no emotions and only logic, don't listen to a fucking word he says.
I don't plan to.
If you had perhaps to rate your wanted level and a value of money, perhaps a reward one might get for turning you in, just out of curiosity, so we know how much we're having to fight if someone does find you, how much, what would that number be?
Hey, Irons, what would that number be?
Okay.
Holds up, like, any sort of wanted posters or anything.
For the type of science that you were doing, I would say probably about 700,000. Considering that it's also very illegal, especially given other stuff that goes on with Sophia.
She kind of thinks for a second. I don't trust you enough to give you the answer to that question.
That means it's either really little and not worth mentioning because it's embarrassing how little of a wanted you are, which I mean, I've been there before. I've not been wanted, I understand. Or it's really, really high and we're going to have to worry about potentially wealthy bounty hunters with exquisite gear coming after us if you get spotted. So let's make sure you blend in and you don't get noticed.
Safia isn't the only one you need to worry about with a wanted status.
What's going on? What's happening?
I'm trying to make Tolgruk understand that it's not a good idea for wanted people to go traipsing around the place that they're wanted.
I mean, just act like you belong, don't use your name, and maybe change your hair color. You'll be fine.
I have a question. This is towards Tolgruk. Is there an amount of bounty on my head that would cause you to turn against me?
Well, but no. Again, it's more judging how prepared I should be. Like, I recently learned I could make people drop things they're holding as sort of a prank, but it sounds like I need to learn how to do that a little bit better and faster if we're going to be fighting folks who are going to be well equipped, you know?
700,000 credit.
Oh, holy shit.
That's a good start.
Who did you say wanted your bounty?
Okay, so what we're finding out here is I find it impressive, but I'm not going to turn you in. Tagi just shit himself, and Aspara is actually willing to turn you in. So, of the three of us, I think I'm the one you can trust in this circumstance. You're wanted. It's fine. We'll be careful and smart about it, but that's where we're going.
That's all I'm saying, because somebody was recommending going down it proper.
Aspara, I know. Sorry. Aspara, I know you haven't checked, but given your circumstances as well, you are wanted.
I am also a bit wanted. If anybody wants to see.
How much are you wanted for?
I don't know. You gotta look it up.
All right, hold on. Computer access the intergalactic network, search Aspara Garlic, and find me the top value on the most recent wanted posters, please.
Did my crunchy worms get here yet?
Also, check on the status of them crunchy worms.
Thank you.
The crunchy worms will arrive tomorrow, and there is nobody under the name of Aspara Garlic.
It is Garlic. There's an O in there.
Oh shit, hold on. Typo verbally, apologies. Adjust to Gorlick.
Aspara Garlic is wanted alive for 1 million.
Oh shit.
So, just look up Black Caesar. It's fine.
All right, let's get it out of the way. Computer, apply the same search parameters to one Black Caesar, but be prepared to spell it differently.
Wanted, dead, or alive. Alive reward 1 million. Dead reward 750,000.
They think I'm dead. That's good.
I mean, I don't get up to anything particularly illegal, and folks definitely don't know about what I do, so, computer, let's go ahead and see how wanted I am.
Tolgric, Togglerock, Ironhelm. Wanted alive for 2 grand.
I think we should turn him in, fam. That's a lot of money.
Well, hey, hold on now.
I mean, that's
understand.
that's like a week's worth of groceries right there. You know what I'm saying?
No, you can't be throwing around mutiny already. I got my name all over the ship, and I'm in good standing.
That's my rent, Tuggy. I don't know what to tell you.
Oh, shit.
I know. I'm sorry to do this to you, big boy.
Is Caesar's weapons unattended at the moment?
His weapons are never unattended. He's literally saying all this for like curled up in a chair. He hasn't moved. Like you can just hear him like talking over the armrests because he's that small. I'm coming to get you.
Hold on now. You don't have to go so fast.
Yeah, you're lucky I'm no good at taking people alive.
Oh, no, I'm a little scared. You know, I'm just a humble little merchant who maybe have gotten into a spat of fraud or embezzlement or money laundering. Who's to say, really? But, I mean...
You, with all of the details we just got.
Well, yeah, that was all of the details. I definitely have not scrubbed any sort of history or legal system framework of minor crimes. I do not condone hacking.
An image of 4 images appear on the hollow table of each of your wanted posters, quote unquote. All of you have murder listed under you. And then And then the various other crimes you've committed.
Damn, could I add something? He wouldn't have murder for his particular crimes. At least the ones listed.
Well, I assume it's
That one might be
for
recent.
the pilot or the owner of the ship,
Captain Zara.
Captain Zara. That's right.
Yeah, but they wouldn't attach Caesar to that one.
Oh, right, 'cause you were under a different name on that one.
Mm-hmm.
You are right. Yeah.
Thank you.
About that.
You're good.
Yeah, Caesar just has everything other than murder.
What the fuck is corporate espionage?
Shut up.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, wait, that's both of us. Oh, hey, like it gives you a thumbs up in the chair. Like, nice. Let's go. Man, we're just doing small potatoes around here. But I'll say it again. We have your back. If we were going to turn you in, we would have just done it to any one of us, especially Toggle Rock with the $2,000. Like, damn.
Careful
yeah,
now.
If we were going to turn any of us in, we would have done it ages ago. We're all shifty as fuck as it is. Like, knock us out and drag us somewhere. You'll probably get a certain amount. So we're going to take care of you if we go down there. And if we're not going down there, you ain't got to worry. All right?
Yeah,
I don't know. Shit, I don't like going into the Lion's Den either. I mean, there is one lion. I don't like going into the Lion's Den either. It's fine.
I am just hoping that I do not see my family. It would be real awkward of a reunion.
Oh yeah, we're delivering weapons for Gladiator.
If they ask, I am not a Sparagordic.
Who are you then? Cephia.
We're not doing that again. Fuck you.
Also, that would just get you in a different kind of trouble.
I mean, yours is lesser trouble.
What is my worst crime, actually? What do they have listed for me?
Your only
love
crime
this ship.
listed so far is murder. You are wanted for answering.
That's like more worrying than the murder charge, if I'm honest.
Especially at that value, yeah.
I'm a hot commodity on the streets, apparently.
All right, fam. Let's talk specifics. He like steps up. He like stands up in the chair. All right. Are we fully loaded on fuel?
As far as I've checked, our cells are fully charged.
We got enough ammunition and food?
Let me see. And Tolgrick will pull the one weapon he has. Check the one magazine he has. Yeah, I think I'm ready.
And we have our destination locked into place and the shipment that we're delivering.
Computer, double check our cargo hold and our starred destination.
Your destination's fine. Why can't you check the cargo yourselves? You got feet.
Put my feet up on the table, and it's really hard to get them back down without making a lot of noise.
Or you
go
can just
check.
look at no computer. Or for 2 seconds, you could be utilized the way you're supposed to be, and I'm trying to ask you politely to do this. Or you can just be silenced for the remainder of the trip and we can just use you like a base form computer and treat you like a bitch, which we don't want to do. See what I'm saying?
It's secured enough.
Thank you. We're trying to have a civil, working relationship with you. All right, and Toggle Rock has been an absolute gem towards you this whole time, except for that one time where he used to try to fuck over and mess with Cephia, which I don't fully appreciate. I wasn't actually sleeping. I was going to stop you, but it was too funny. But we're trying to have a working relationship with you. I think that's fair. Cool. So yeah, cargo is secured. We're good to go. Cephia, you want to do this?
Yeah, let's go.
All right. Okay, he just curls back up. That was a lot of energy.
All right, let's go ahead and get this bird in the air. Computer, will this be a drift engine type run?
Yeah, probably. I mean, you're going to, you're skipping Rust Rack, so.
Yeah, that'll make it a little quicker. All right, go ahead and lock us in once we're up in the appropriate spot. So just sit here in case you need any help, computer.
Oh, but keep wondering who you're going to sell out in terms that you actually need money. It's kind of entertaining to hear.
Well, I mean, if I had to sell out any one of you.
So you're going to sell out one of us?
Well, probably two, It's always good to get rid of, like, the two big scary threats, and I don't really think, I can have someone turning into a robot that I can trust to not do the smart and logical thing. And usually that's not what I'm always doing, so that's going to be at odds. So we got to get rid of Cephia.
I'd like to see you try.
Yeah, I know you would. And then, the other big scary threat is, yourself. So it'd be you.
Me?
Oh,
Why am I the scary threat? Look at me.
Exactly.
I'm like
You
20
hide in
kilos.
plain sight.
I'm 20 kilos covered in cement and thrown into a vacuum sealed dimension thing where it's like pressing down on me on all sides.
Caesar, I seen how you shoot. You could be in the middle of nowhere in a shadow in a farm 3 planets away and take off the head of someone else. I like being able to open my mouth without a bullet going inside of it. You're pretty good at shooting, and that sounds pretty risky. At least Aspara here kind of swings his red throbbing sword around, and I can run away.
You're not running away from that thing. It's huge.
Yeah.
He usually finds a way to reach you one way or another.
Sure hope he doesn't take me from behind. That'd be a real stretch with that sword.
Absolutely.
It was my signature move in the arena.
Yeah, well, that's different because you have a whole bunch of you like sweaty running around trying to get away from each other or going after each other. But like one strike from behind is pretty impressive, and that's, it's crazy.
One strike is usually all it takes, indeed.
Oh, a one-pump chump kind of situation. All right.
I think he usually finishes opponents quickly.
Indeed.
Well, efficiency is important. Don't want to waste your energy all right on the first one.
Especially in a large group, it's true. Yeah. Oh, Cephia.
Yeah.
So tired in character and out of character. I'm so sorry. I was hoping you could help me and Toggle Rock come up with something. I need and he hops out of the pilot's chair and starts walking towards the back. I need a bigger gun.
Well, I mean, I'm not a surgeon, but Cephia, do you think you could equip our friend with a larger piece? And he gives an emphatic wink.
As he pulls out his sniper rifle. Yeah, that's the idea. Jesus, what's wrong with you?
I still don't understand how he has survived this long.
I mean, it's 2K. I mean, odds are he's going to live far longer than the rest of us.
I just meant in general.
Oh, yeah.
I can probably help.
Yeah, I just need some more engineering expertise and stuff like that. It's a really nice... It's a nice rifle. And he, sets it down on the back table, but, It needs more oomph. I'm not. Yeah. Either in the rounds, maybe in the actual barrel itself. I can hit things just fine. I'm just not hitting it for enough. I don't know. We gotta looks at the clock. A long trip, so maybe we can figure something out.
Yeah, we'll see.
He would like his large gun in hand, so that when he
Why don't you put your sword down and polish it while you're at it over there?
Suppose we could stretch out the barrel, make it a thicker caliber.
No, I'm really small. I don't want a thicker caliber.
Oh, but girth is far more important than barrel length. Like you said, you're already accurate with it. You just need to hit it with a bit more oomph.
Yeah, but again, like Jester said himself, I'm like 3.5 feet tall.
Okay.
I see us unfolding the rifle, which is like 2 feet folded. I don't. It's a big fucking gun. Like, he extends out the whole thing. It's like a 6.5 foot fucking rifle. Yeah.
I mean, that is quite the size. But you don't want it bigger. You just need more of a heavier impact. Okay.
Yeah. That's why
Zephyr, what do you think about a more impactful propellant behind a projectile?
That should be doable. We just have to make sure we have it on hand.
Probably need to make sure the frame is reinforced so it don't turn itself into a bomb.
Yeah, that's why I needed some engineering help, went to Toggy, and then some chemical know-how. I mean, don't get me wrong, I can make a big boom, but I don't want to, you know, that's usually for just killing people.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, I'll see what we can come up with.
All right, now I'm gonna be over here jimmy rigging some of my grenades to be a little more explosive. That's what I'm good at. All right. And my girth is just fine, thank you. Damn.
Hey, you're the one that came to the doctor to ask for a bigger piece. You got plenty of length here.
Well, I'm not the one to go to a back alley doctor to get that kind of stuff. What, you mean you want like an official one?
Well, hey, look, I'm only worth 2,000. What do you expect?
You're a public service doctor, I understand.
He does it for the love of the game.
The voice in the sky that is forced to hear everything that we're saying. Yeah. What roles and stuff would be involved in this bigger rifle maker? Such
Engineering and physical science with R&D from Cethia.
Ooh.
all right.
Well, I can help out on both of those previously mentioned roles if you would like.
I can toss in the physical science. Well, I can do engineering better than physical.
I've got a 10 in engineering and a 9 in physical.
Do you mind if I do engineering then? Because I have a 4 in physical.
Hell yeah, go for it.
Word. Racial bonuses. Engineering. We'll roll that again.
Uh-oh.
Yep, that's what. Yep.
Hey.
There we go.
Yeah.
25 for engineering.
Then I'll do my aid for the physical science as well so that Cephia don't have to wait. I will also be re-rolling.
Damn.
Shit, that ain't much better, but it's just to help.
Yep.
So
All
what,
right,
what you
Stefia?
need from me?
I need an
R&D.
R&D
R&D.
just below your piloting.
Oh, there we go.
Yo.
Yeah,
This
then thank
thing's-
your lucky stars.
I'm thinking them right now.
Let's fucking. All right. Man, I think it's gonna blow. No, it's fine.
After a bit of work in the engineering bay, the right side, the right wing of the ship, you are able to have a bigger piece.
Right. All right, I'm gonna call this bad boy the Jolly Roger.
Pretty good name for it.
You see him painting a big ass skull and crossbones on either side of the stock. All right. What would that have given me for stuff and things?
+1 to hit, and thanks for the critical is going to be +2 to damage.
Mary, motherfucker, and Joseph. God damn. Here we go. All right, that's
Yeah, again, be thankful for that critical.
that's disgusting. All right, you got it.
Yeah.
That is officially nasty as shit.
All right. Is there anything else you guys are doing as you are using your drift engines to Frostfall Orb?
I am using my engineering knowledge to make my grenades go boom bigger.
Yeah, Toggle Rock will engage the drift engines then.
I want to make my smoke grenades have a wider range of smoke.
Okay, give me an engineering check.
Word. Noise.
Yeah, they'll have like an extra 5 feet.
I'll take it, no? All right. Thanks, Doc. Thanks, Toggy.
Of
This
course,
man.
happy to help.
I can't make weird robots come out of my body or cast fire from my hands, but I'll blow some heads off. It's pretty magical.
That is
All right.
reliable, too.
All right. He's going to go back and sleep in the chair.
By the way, there is a chair that is Yosoki sized on the bridge.
It's not big enough.
That's kind of what I figured. It's Yosoki sized, but you don't like it.
No, yeah, like he sleeps in the medium-sized human chair because it's like a bed to him. It's hilarious. Yeah, curls up and sleeps, and that's all I'm doing.
All right, Aspara, you doing anything?
No, he's just chilling.
Okay. Cephia, are you doing anything else?
Not really.
Okay. Tolgrick?
Yep. Just keeping this plane in the air.
All right. Well, it's no. Well, I could be pedantic, but I'm not going to be.
Nope.
All right. Yeah, it's going to take a few hours for you guys to actually get to Frostfall Orb, and it's relatively uneventful until you guys like are able to see the moons and the planet like closer. Aurora Prime is still this glittering flashing of lights. Even in space, it's still pretty visible, like when these massive lights go on and off from the upper cities. And the moons, well, Frostfall Orb doesn't have much of an atmosphere. Everything there seems really light. Just based on as you guys like are getting closer and your sensors are picking up stuff, gravity is lighter than standard. And there is the moon that's just called Radiant Shield. And it is this blinding to the sensors light. And it does pick up quite a bit of radiation from it as well.
Mhm.
And the last one, Stellar Rock Outpost, is you guys could like see, even from here, you see the streaks of like nickel and iron burning up in its atmosphere as this thing is surrounded by this belt of asteroids that keep crashing down and breaking up in its atmosphere.
Just a real safe and lovely environment we find ourselves in.
Yeah, something like that.
It is a good place to raise a family.
Is that like raised with an S or with a Z?
Dealer's
I don't
choice.
know.
Fair enough. All right, let's find a safe place to put down near where we're supposed to be dropping this off.
Can I get a piloting check from whoever is going to be landing?
Yep, no problem there. I will re-roll that.
Oh, wow.
That'll do. Just got to do better than a 15. That's my minimum that I'm looking for on these. Don't know what you're looking for, but that's better than what I was hoping.
It's going to be a pretty rough landing. Thankfully, there's gravity isn't as heavy. Like, it isn't standard. It's lighter. And you do hear a message over comms, and it's blasted throughout the whole bridge. Do not land yet.
Oh, shit. Oh.
Give us your designation. Who are you here with?
Solgrick will pass along the bit of information that we do have, and who the recipient for the cargo is.
You guys weren't given a recipient. Just were told that it's be delivered.
We're delivering a bunch of gladiatorial equipment. We were told that this is where we're supposed to drop it off. To clarify, this is a Ventura Maroc. You're speaking to Captain Ironhelm at the moment.
Captain Ironhelm, you are cleared for landing for delivery of your gladiatorial equipment. Land on landing pad 7.
And pad 7, thank you very much.
And as you... Oh, God.
I'm up.
When we land, do not fully disengage the thrusters. Be ready to leave if needed.
Yep, you got it.
Yeah, I've got my shit activated. Just in case something goes horribly, horribly wrong.
Yes, but the first step to making it seem like you have nothing to hide is to act like you have nothing to hide.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but when you have your shit activated, you look tense as all fuck. So, like...
I always look tense.
There's tense for you, and then there's coiled spring, which is much more appropriate because you got all the mental in you. Yeah. But relax your shoulders, because it's not something you do naturally. Like, at all. That's being real. I'm just gonna... That's better.
I will actually change my thing from athletics to stealth.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, there you go. I'm like a panther now. Nice.
Yeah, Sophia looks actually like 20 times more relaxed.
All right, let me touch this thing down, keep these engines burning just in case.
And as you land on the moon, your sensors are already picking up the fact that it is extreme cold.
Well, folks, I hope you packed your jackets and long johns. It is a little chilly out there.
Did we know that?
It was going to be extremely cold.
I don't remember that at all.
We didn't really research out of her,
Okay,
on
to be
the way
fair,
over it, but
the moon is called Frostbound Orb.
exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, we should probably pack a parka, maybe some Uggs, a little pumpkin spice latte action.
We know you have the birds of the fur. It's all good.
I my climate control unit that I installed into my armor.
Oh, right. We did buy those. Oh, we're good. Yeah, we're good.
I think only one of you bought climate control.
Toggle Rock bought modifications to mine and his suits.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably not in my sheet because I'm remembering it now.
Yeah, I don't have anything plugged in on the mods, but I did take the money away.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Cephia's the only one who actually doesn't have
Fine,
the
I can be
modification
shit.
because the rest of you guys did that without her.
That's more of a concern, yeah.
Fine, you just need to level up again and I won't have to worry about this.
Oh, so we're going on
Well,
break and leveling up again. Got it. So let's see here.
Unfortunately, that's not going to happen. Thank you very much. You guys land down. Sensors are picking that up. The atmosphere is considered thin as well, and encourages the computer itself. It's gone into mute by itself. But it has on the hollow table, if anyone's going to look at it, it says, wear something that has grip on the soles. Don't slip on the ice.
Computer here's telling us that we should put our soccer cleats on. Not sure what a soccer is, but
It is a ball that you use with your foot. It is more commonly referred to as football.
oh well, I mean that makes sense if you're touching it with your feet a lot. Yeah.
Well, it's actually a container that you kick around that it actually mixes up a kind of meat dish on the inside. You can break it open and eat it afterwards.
We're not doing this. We're not doing this again.
What?
This whole argument about what words mean and how they should be said.
You
We're
are
not doing
not
it
a
again.
natural linguist like the rest of us, and it shows.
It's a football. You kick it around, you get a meatball out of it. I mean, all right.
Is it made with feet meat?
No. What is wrong? Let's get out of the ship.
Thank you. The last time this happened, it took an hour and a half.
I think I slept through it.
You
Thank the
did.
gods. Yeah. Whoa, easy. Like he takes a step. All right. Like skirts around Cephia to get out of the ship. That's right, you are fucking asleep, you little bastard. Know my pain. Yeah, he just exits the ship. Oh, shit.
Is everyone else exiting the ship, or are we going to stand around fucking about?
I'm leaving.
Yeah.
That's the wrong question to ask with these two around.
Yeah, we'll get off the ship.
All right. Well, as you guys get off the ship, and this is most striking to Aspara, kind of, it feels very much like the lower parts of the lower cities of Aurora Prime. This looks very rough and tumble, very gladiatorial, especially the parts you were around. Felt gladiatorial, and this feels like home emotionally rather than physically, obviously.
I can feel the trauma in the air.
And that sure is one
That's
way to
rough,
put it.
buddy.
It could also just be cold.
It's all right. We'll keep our cool.
All right.
We gotta find out where to deliver this stuff to.
You guys do see a like massive coliseum, or well, it's not really a coliseum. More in the sense, it's more like the Thunderdome.
It's a stadium.
Yeah, with barbed wire fences that are also electrified.
Yeah, it's a stadium, yeah. I've been to Foxborough.
I haven't. I couldn't even tell you where Foxborough is. I'm from the Northwest and have not
Whose
left.
fault is that?
My parents.
Well, God. All right. So, all right, everybody. Got eyes on the prize. How are we transporting the cargo? Got like another dolly or something?
Yeah, that makes sense. Tolgrok looks at the hover dolly that we've borrowed from the boat.
I will say it's as you guys are like moving and like the equipment, like the cargo around, it feels really light. Like you don't really need the hover dolly. It would be convenient because you'd have to make multiple trips like this, but it feels like it weighs barely anything.
Oh yeah, friendly.
Yeah, but all of the cargo is 100 times my body mass, so I'm not carrying that.
I mean, while we're on our way, it wouldn't hurt to peek inside the boxes or anything, would it?
Don't do it.
I mean, not
Actually-
even a little.
Out of curiosity, Byron, are we effectively under low gravity?
Yes.
How much shit is there? Like, bulk-wise?
In the numerical sense, I don't. I
Yeah.
didn't calculate that. It's probably, I'd say, about 5.
Oh, that's fine. I can carry that.
Under the gravity aspect of it all, 2.5.
Yeah, that's fine. I can carry that.
I could carry that in normal gravity.
Yeah, Tolgrok would be able to put that all into his backpack and still walk, not encumbered.
Yeah, it's not heavy. It never was heavy. It's just a
Too
lot.
much. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh wait, what's our movement speed in light gravity? Like double?
Double.
All right, I'll keep an eye out ahead.
Makes laps you guys around the entire moon.
I'm 80 feet. Let's go.
Nice.
But yeah, as you guys are kind of making your way towards the stadium, for the two from Aurora Prime, it's now feeling more like home the closer you guys get into the more civilized, quote unquote, civilized parts, as there's these neon billboards around advertising the fights. And one of them specifically mentions the last name of Gorlick was one of the fighters.
Tolgrix looks at the sign and then looks at Aspara. Did you schedule a fight while we were on our way, or what?
Do you guys have time to watch a fight today?
I mean, depends on if we get this delivered on time.
Delivery.
Voice in the sky. I'm gonna roll a perception check if that's cool with you.
Yeah, cool. Go ahead. What are you looking for?
Everything.
Okay.
I got my suspicions. All right, perception. 20 something. I can't math.
22.
Thanks.
Which is... Oh, you rolled an 11. I was going to say that's actually a relatively low number for you, base-wise. Yeah, as you're looking around at the other billboards, one of them does specifically say Imdor Gorlick.
But mostly, is there anyone doing the, hey, they're coming, let's ambush them with the cargo kind of thing? We're looking around here, like.
No, you do see a lot of soldiers, though.
Oh. Hey,
I'm using soldier in
soldier.
I'm using soldier in the class sense, but warriors, gladiators.
All right, everybody, we'll step lightly. There are plenty of people who are really good at fucking other people up. So, also,
Just up or other directions?
is that your daddy and/or brother there, Gorlick? You points to the billboard.
Does the name remind him of anyone that he's met?
No.
It is no one.
You have the same last name, though.
I did not really get to meet my family, at least
so
not
you-
for long.
So you're saying it's possible you're related, you just don't personally know?
How many people do you know with the last name Gordon? If they are a drow,
One.
they are likely related.
You're the only
Okay.
drow I know.
That too, yeah.
I have a feeling you're about to meet him.
Well, I mean, if we got time, we can poke our head in there, see the fight.
I'm sure we can make time.
Oh, making time's a whole nother thing. You see, that's a sort of chronomancy that I haven't particularly taken the time to
Aspara ignores him and
yet.
walks in.
Tolgert, shut the fuck up.
Okay.
Hey,
Oh,
so
is this
can
what
I
I
get a
went through?
fortitude check?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
Fucking ass. I'm rerolling. That's
Hey.
better.
Gee.
Can I have you take 1 point of cold damage?
On a 22?
Extreme cold, my friend.
Yeah, you know what, Tuggy? We gotta have a talk while we're here.
All right.
Yeah. I'm gonna be real with you. What's your end goal besides betraying all of us and selling us for millions?
You know, my end goal is actually not to sell y'all out. It's to build an exclusive base of clients who have access to very large amounts of funds and may need extensive expertise work in the fields of computers, electronics, repairs, so that I personally also have access to a very large amount of funds.
You look at the other two. Fuck, he's wholesome. We have to keep this one alive. Shit. Go walk in.
Before he walks in, Tolgrick will look over to Cephia. I'm wholesome. And then he'll go through the door.
Oh, man.
So adorable.
One of us had to be the golden retriever.
Just happens to be the guy who can light people on fire with his mind.
Asparo will flip up the hood on his sun cloak.
Okay.
It says Aspara Gorlick on the back of the cloak.
Big bold letters.
Little did we know that it's son with an O. It just
Tells his mom where he is.
All right. Yeah, so you guys kind of enter the stadium. It's still outdoors base, but it's just fences and some walls. It's well guarded with actual soldiers from Aurora Prime, basically just enforcing the governmental laws. Though it does look like they are, well, you can't see their faces, I should say. But from body language alone, you all can tell that they look very bored and like they don't really care. Some of them even look like they feel like this is a punishment, purely based off of how fucking cold they are. And you guys are able to kind of like make your way up to the fence, towards the barbed electrified fence, keeping the safe amount of distance from it that is advertised on the floor. It looks like it was like kind of carved into the ice that's on the floor as well. And it doesn't look like the fight starts for another about 10-20 minutes.
It's just enough time to drop this stuff off and get paid.
Indeed, lucky us.
Yeah. Caesar will just walk over to the guards and be like, "Excuse me, down here. Hi.
Hi.
We have a delivery, a bunch of stuff for the proprietors, weapons and such."
All right. And
Where are we bringing it?
you weren't told?
Looks over to the person who took the job.
We were told to bring it here. Don't be a dick.
The instructions weren't explicit and clear. We were, just trying to do the right thing.
So I came to you and asked you directly, like, do you have a captain of the guard or a manager or I don't know, owner of the harem? Like, where do we bring this?
I don't know. I was just placed here. This place is considered, any of the moons are considered punishment. The last place to go is in the lower cities if we fuck up here.
That's real sad and all, but where does the gladiatorial equipment go?
We understand that this is the last place we'll ever go. Do you have someone you answer to that we can speak to?
Not unless you're willing to fly to Aurora Prime.
Oh, let's just keep moving.
The owner is somewhere around here. You just gotta try and find somebody who looks like they run a fucking gambling business.
All right. He's just gonna walk past the gate and beyond the electric. I mean, I don't really have a good description of what's beside the gate, so we'll just walk in.
maybe if we claim to have a vast sum of money and a desire to spend it gambling on the winner, we'll get the attention of the person who runs this place and then be
Man,
able
that's a
to...
really good thing. We came into all that cash the other day. With this sale, too, we're going to have so much to spend on gladiatorial matches, and we're going to make all kinds of money. He says as loud as possible.
Hoggle Rock nods emphatically. Yep, like that.
It takes like 2 or 3 minutes until you see this dwarf come running up. He's covered in all the chains and such, and has the big old beer belly. Money, 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 money. You have money?
Well,
So he ran up going, money, money, money.
Yes, he did.
Money, 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 money.
crabs.
Money, 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 money.
It's a unique feature of dwarves. If they run, they do have to say what's on their mind.
Scheming. How you doing? Ka-ching. Hey, man, that pleasure to meet you. Sorry, I was talking really loud because I'm really excited, but my boss here, the captain of my ship, has something for you. Doggy?
Yeah. Nice to meet you, sir. We were told that this equipment here belongs to y'all now. We're just trying to deliver it where it goes and get paid. And they'll pat the big old load of cargo.
Oh, okay, that's fine and all, I guess. Fine. You're not spending money?
Well, not until after we get paid.
He just kind of like looks at you, and he has a very blank face.
Listen, without this equipment, I doubt there's going to be much for you to make money off of, considering people can't fight very well without equipment.
Right, and I mean, don't you know, it's the classic dwarven saying, you gotta spend money to make money, and we're here to take it from you. That way we can give it right back.
And you are actually gonna give it back?
Well, we'll gamble.
I'll put it this way. We came all the way here to give you your goods, which you were going to pay us for anyway. So,
But we are
regardless.
also enticed into gambling.
Only because the dwarf plans on gambling.
What, you think Yosoki don't gamble? I could talk you out of your own chains.
No. I know you gamble. I know your kind has money. I know you gamble. I know you cheat.
I beg your pardon.
However, everybody cheats. Like you specifically. It's
I don't
everybody.
need to cheat. It's called skill.
Anyway, the dwarf here, and he walks up to Tolgi and grabs him like around his neck as if he's like your best friend.
Yeah, he'll return the favor.
Here, it's probably going to be one of the best gamblers. I know I'm one of the best gamblers.
Yeah, it's just in our blood, you know? Dwarves are good at understanding odds. And
It is
seeing who's gonna
in
win.
our blood, and he pats you on the chest, like because his arm is wrapped around you, so he pats you on the chest hard each time.
You keep doing that. I kind of need to, hold on. Turn to the side. Okay. Tolgrok will like turn to the side. Pat right there. You got the good hands for it, as well as the gambling mind and blood. Just to see how friendly this guy actually is.
Oh, he's very friendly. He'll do it for you. All right. Place the equipment in the ring. Make sure not to get shocked or stabbed or bleed anywhere that you're not supposed to bleed. Don't cover up any of the blood that we've had previously. And you'll get your payment.
Can I roll a perception check to see what's on him that's actually worth stealing?
I'm not even gonna make you roll. He's wearing a golden necklace with like a nice big diamond encrusted medallion on it in a language you don't entirely understand. He's got gold and emerald rings with some ruby, he has some rubies sewn on his sleeves. He does the whole cling clang. That sounds. But he makes all the jingling noises.
Does he have a data pad somewhere on him? That would be where all of his important information is.
That's a good question. He does. This I'll have you make a perception check for.
27.
Oh gosh.
It's in his robe.
Mm-hmm. While he's giving a pat down to Taki over there, I want to try to steal it.
Okay, sleight of hand.
Okay. 31.
Oh man.
Yeah. Yep.
The old dwarven handshake.
Give him the Indian rug burn.
Fuck.
All right, let's see.
Mm-hmm. That's a natural 1 for those listening. Yeah.
Wow.
That's a total of Zach shit. That's
It's a total of less than a third of what Grizz rolled.
Oh, he made my boy mad. My boy no cheater.
Yeah,
So
what else do you want to take from him? I'll let you one more thing. So long as it's not an obvious thing.
Oh no, he's gonna. The thing he's gonna do is he's gonna steal it, and he's hacking into it and putting it back. So if you allow me to hack and put it back, absolutely. He's clearing out that man's bank account.
Yeah, dude got now one to even notice it, so you're good.
Cool. How many creds do I get from clearing his bank account into mine?
You're clearing it, like clearing it.
He'll leave 2K in honor of
2K.
Taco Rock.
Okay, I'm gonna get about 13.
Okay.
13 credits.
13K?
Yes.
Okay. It's making sure.
This man actually didn't have any money gambled the whole way.
Actually, he is actually right now.
I'm going to make a note of that so I can add it into my own shit later. And then he's going to put it back. And then he's just going to say, all right, now that we're all friendly and stuff, let's talk payment, right?
You just gotta put it in the ring first, and then I'll give you your payment. Okay? I'll stay
You did
right
clear.
here. I swear. I will stay right here.
Right.
No, we're
right.
not giving you anything until you pay us. That's how this process works.
It appears we're at an impasse then.
It's not an impasse. We have something that you want and need to run your business. So pay us.
I could
everyone say
always
what
use. Oh, yeah.
Cool. Call me a fucking cheater. 20.
Jesus.
Ooh, yeah. Y'all seeing the pirate? Y'all seeing the space pirate in this bitch?
All right. Let me. I will pay you a small amount. Put in the equipment there, and then you'll get the rest when you come back. Okay?
I don't think you heard me. I rolled a 28. He's not playing.
Okay. Fine. Just on top of what I already paid Zug. Zug. What the fuck is Zug? Zug Fund?
Gandhi's nuts.
I like you. Yeah, on top of already what I paid Zug Fund these nuts.
Yeah, it's only fair, you know. We have.
I will be giving you $2,000. Let me just pull out my. He's gonna pull out his data pad and cred sticks, and he's just gonna like look at you guys while he's doing it, just typing in the numbers. And okay, here's 500 for you, and 500 for you, and 500 for you, and 500 for you.
Oh, thank you. I'll just go ahead and swipe it so you can have his cred stick back.
There we
Rock
go.
will put it into his account and then offer the cred stick back.
And then we'll get the rest after delivery, correct?
Yeah, I mean you can get it from Zug Fund.
All right.
Aspara, what were the details of this? We deliver and get paid?
A slow blink.
I swear to God, Heresy. I love this character.
Asparo won't respond.
Alright, so in the future we make sure he's not the one to accept the jobs, yeah?
This person, or Spara, may or may not still earn on this planet.
We didn't. Oh my god. What were we were supposed to deliver and get paid how much, my drow friend?
Yeah. Hey, GM.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Yes.
How much were we supposed to get paid?
The details weren't even included. You were just told. Mind you, this is the entire thing that Sparrow was told and accepted.
Mm-hmm.
The cargo was delivered at the ship. You guys put it in there. The job was to deliver it to Frostfall Orb. It said that the payment would be generous, and that had nothing else.
Okay. Let's see. What is like a... What's the closest to an insight check in this bitch?
Sense motive.
I'll roll
Sense
bluff.
I'll roll sense motive. Let's do this. Roll first, Holmes. Oh, come on. Give it to me now. No!
Fine, here. Can I also roll?
Yeah, I think Cephia deserves to.
I wasn't here for any of this.
Let's
Yeah.
go.
Exactly.
Let's go. Yes.
No!
Wow.
Cephia does still think Aspara is an idiot, though.
Yeah,
we were
no.
promised 4,000 credits. Or
You know,
more,
if-
depending on what's in the box.
You know, I can tell that you're lying, right?
I'm lowballing right now, you know.
You know, actually, you're drow. I know you're drow. I could see it on your skin and face and ears and hair.
Yeah. You can see it by the fact that he's a drow, yeah.
Listen here, Missy. Just let me finish my fucking sentence, okay? You're a drow. I got a drow fighting my ring in about 10 minutes. Do you want to go against him, drow on drow?
Oh, people pay a lot to watch drow on drow action.
I mean, they do, but only because one of the drow does not live, typically. It's more the
No,
thrill
the
of the people
drow
that
usually
people pay
lives
for.
at the end of that video, if I'm not mistaken. Isn't that the one where... Oh...
What video? What video? What video are you talking about?
Oh, you mean... No, Toggle, it's the other kind of on one-on-one kind of situation.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
You people.
No, never. No, us? No.
What do you
No.
mean, you people?
You know,
You four people are some horny toads, aren't you?
I'm sorry, why am I being dragged into this?
and I'm a mammal, thank you.
You're with them, and I don't care if you're all fucking We're all fucking mammals.
Well, it depends on how drunk I am. But
All right, now we have 9 minutes until that fight. Anyway, you were saying...
Pretty sure he fucking bugged.
Yeah,
Cephia, what the hell? I thought you hated this kind of conversation.
Sophia just likes the truth.
Well,
That's true.
Yeah, he said we were all fucking mammals. That isn't strictly true.
No, I see what you did. That was a good one.
there we go.
Well, I mean, it's Cephia. Not that you don't make that joke, but okay, 8 minutes. But yeah, he wants to fight people.
Okay, 8 minutes.
Alright, first off, our payment will be hashed out more thoroughly after this.
Your payment is 2,000. If you want more, go talk to Zugavant, person who supplied the fucking cargo.
Where do we find him, by the way?
I don't fucking know. He approached me on comms.
Okay. Well, guess we'll have to reach out to him while Aspar, you go kick some ass, maybe?
Sure,
Yeah,
am I allowed
yeah.
to meet the
You-
person I'm fighting before the match?
Why do you want to?
Because I am free and I want to see who I fight.
Yeah, no, that ain't good enough reason for me to let you. As a ringmaster of the soul operation, I can't let you. However, if you want to be a little bit more official, I mean, I don't know about your past. You are a drow, so maybe you're a fighter. If not, who fucking cares? Anyway, do you want a handler? I got an extra handler, someone who will kind of like help train you up a little bit or warm you up, you know, before you go in the ring.
I thought them were called fluffers.
I mean, are we going to have to pay? Are we going to have to pay for this handler?
No. It comes with being in the ring.
Who is
Who is? Is there more to that sentence?
No, he's just asking who the handler would be.
Your handler is gonna it is going to be a name that you recognize. It's Salvek Dren. Do you as a player remember Salvek Dren?
No.
It is okay to say no. Okay. Salvek Dren is your old handler.
Okay. Maybe. Sure, I'll take a handler. Why not?
All right. Salvek is he's I don't know, somewhere around here. Salvek! He shouts, and you see him running up. Old friend, it's good to see you again. I don't remember the accent I did for him.
Indeed. Apparently, I'm fighting a drow. We should talk elsewhere, me and my handler.
We should definitely talk elsewhere. Unless you're not just fighting any drow. Come, follow me.
If you have it, alright. The rest of you, follow along.
Oh, yep, happy to help. And Togglebrock will waddle along.
You do know it's it's one-on-one fight, right? You know that?
Yes, I know.
Okay,
We're
good.
here for emotional and moral support.
So, who is the one that tossing against everything?
As you guys are like walking along, it's indoor Gorlick.
As opposed to outdoor Gorlick?
Don't give me shit. Ask Aspara here. Do I take shit?
Well, I would hope so if you eat.
Aspara, answer.
Not really.
Good. So I only take shit from my favorites. Him right here is one of mine. One that I had to give up. It is good to see you again.
Indeed, I am free now, kind of. So, less about me, more about the opponent, I guess.
Your opponent. You know them, in a sense.
They're your name.
They're your brother. You know them via your parents. Even if you don't remember your parents much.
Older or younger?
Not much younger.
Got it. Alright.
How old is Aspara?
He's like 150.
Your brother is 149 as of today.
Oh, it's his birthday.
In a sense.
Okay, nice. That's good.
So is this brother like a clone or something? Because otherwise it would just be his birthday, no?
Did they try to clone him?
No, they didn't. Aspara, I have told you why you grew up with me, right?
Because I was abandoned. It's been a long time. My memory is not so
Do you... I didn't entirely tell you the truth about that. Do you... This is more of a private conversation. Unless you are okay with your friends learning.
Yeah, it's fine unless they could use it against me in the future. That's not a problem with me.
We wouldn't do anything so drastic as using anything against you.
They might not use it against you, but their opinion is likely to change.
That's
We may
unlikely.
make fun of you more.
That's almost impossible.
As the one with the biggest sword in the party, nothing they think can hurt me.
It's not really hurt you. It's more, your parents didn't abandon you, per se. They had some debts with me. I go between here and Aurora Prime every, 10, 20 years. It's a good little trip and good little, change of environment. They had some debts. I was a pit boss on Aurora Prime. I am sometimes a pit boss here. Your parents had some outstanding debts.
All right. What are you trying to say?
That you were essentially sold into slavery.
What she said.
Did they get a good price at least?
They sold him for the exact amount that they owed me. And then immediately had another kid. And enhanced. It was enhanced, accelerated process of birth.
Heard that there are wizards sit by and assist with such things.
I couldn't hear you. You were a little too quiet.
Oh, I said, I've heard that there are wizards that sit by and enhance such things, yes.
God damn it.
You did this.
So, he's your brother, and technically, your birthday is in the next few days. Not exactly the day that I told you. Same year. So you are as old as I told you. It's just the actual days off.
I see. All right. This is quite odd to be learning now that I'm free. So is this younger fake? Not fake. They're real people, but accelerated clone baby or whatever. What's their attitude? Why would they sold?
They were sold. Your
just
brother
fighting.
back. Yes.
God, what a loser. All right.
He doesn't have the he hasn't shown so far any of the same abilities that you have.
He's no
you're
bastard.
he's not a bastard.
Exactly. Only I am a bastard. So,
You're
guess-
also not a bastard. You had a father. It's just that your parents decided to sell you.
So, on this one-on-one, who do you think would be better? The original or the baby that was made after the original?
In my professional opinion, your brother.
All right.
He's cybernetically augmented and magically as well.
Oh, weird. I just had a wriggly worm placed in my body.
I mean, good for you, I guess, but it's not exactly enough to compare to him. He, you've seen the people that are more machine than humanoid, I should say, but yes.
He'll say, like, very quietly glancing to Cephia. I know of them. I fought one.
Did you win?
Yes, I did. Easily, handedly. No difficulty at all.
Clearly.
I'm still going to fight him. But now I guess I can temper my expectations.
If he does have the same abilities as you, if he shows them, then they are most likely going to be stronger than what you have. I always preferred my fighters to be natural.
I doubt he will. He was not born coming through the rifts. Little enhancement baby.
Well, you could also just call him a replacement baby.
But that
A cheap
feels mean to
knockoff,
me.
if you will.
Maybe. Anyway, I do want to beat him just so I can, one up the family score, I guess.
All right. Well, sure. I'll try and introduce you to him if there's enough time.
I think. Thank you for listening to Echoes of Agrius. If you enjoy this story, please make sure to subscribe and review wherever you're listening to our podcast. You can find more of our actual plays on our website at www.hallowedhavenstudios.com. Please consider supporting us on Patreon at patreon.com/hallowedhavenstudios. Your support helps make more stories like this possible.
We come to Aspara and the crew outside of a door labeled Imdor. Not Imdor. Yeah, but it does say Imdor though. And Selvek knocks on the door, and out comes a drow who looks very similar to Aspara with some minor differences in the nose and brow shape. It looks like all of his augments are done very well to look natural.
What an interesting figure there.
Indeed.
Hello.
Hello, I believe I will be your opponent today.
What happened to the other one? Did he run? Selvik will just kind of like look at you to like see if you'll answer.
I do not know. I was just offered to be your opponent. You have an interesting name. Where are you from?
I'm from here. What's your name? Speak. Just because you stand in the face of greatness does not mean you get to be silent.
I don't start your learning this. I am Aspara.
Aspara. Good to know. I will keep it in the memory banks. I'll think about you and everyone else I've killed after I've killed you. I'll think about you after you die.
I would have thought you would have thought of me before, seeing as you decided to copy your older brother.
I don't see the resemblance.
I don't either. One is natural skill and the other means bot.
Yes, yourself bought me all natural.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I can almost smell the fuel coming out of you.
It's all natural except for all of the augmentations.
Augmentations are natural. Older brother here is bought.
By definition, they're not natural. Look in my eye. You think I was born like this? You think I came out? Sorry, you're talking. My apologies.
They are natural in the sense of they were created from raw metal, circuitry, and ingenuity. Him bought by this one here, and he points at Selvek.
Indeed. You will have to still go against the fact that I saved our family from death.
Really? Never realized.
Of course you wouldn't, you're spoiled. But I'm sure you'll figure
How
that
do
out.
you consider me to be spoiled?
Because
Speak.
you choose to do this. You weren't forced to do it. You're playing Warrior.
Because our parents, though I doubt you ever met them, you were probably born and then shipped off for whatever reason. I don't care about debt. They never had any debts as far as I know, and as far as I care. If there were debts, you were it. As far as I can tell from what you are telling me, you are a failure upon them. So I must remove you from the equation to better our family.
Indeed. It is sad that
In
you are.
fact, that they never talked about you before shows how worthless of a person you are.
To be fair, my family did not talk about me, but no one else talks about you. So we'll see how this goes.
Yes, we'll see who lives.
And Aspire will turn and walk away. That guy's kind of a blowhard.
Yeah, I've never met one of those.
I believe that is how most of them are.
You gonna kill him?
Oh, maybe.
Do you want to kill him?
Hey, it's up in the air. He
Alright.
definitely deserves to listen.
Is this one of those of honor gladiatorial arenas where it's only the two of us and no one can interfere kind of a thing?
I believe so, but I'm definitely willing to cheat.
No. If this were that kind of arena, I would have invested more money into it and be a permanent owner. I like to let it
When the
change
fuck did
hands.
you get here? Because we're over.
Selvek.
Jesus.
Selvek.
I know, that's what he's saying. Like, ah. It's that office scene where he
Maybe-
turns around and just goes, fuck.
Maybe you need to realize when you're still being accompanied by somebody who brought you to a place.
No, you're just easily forgettable. So we can easily, so we can interfere if we find it's not going on our way. Gotcha.
Yes, but do not expect anybody else to stop you from interfering.
And should we expect other people to maybe possibly interfere if they're fiscally interested in the outcome?
If you're fiscally interested in the outcome, then yes, you should expect them.
All right, I think we can work with that.
So if you hop or anybody else hops into the arena, you will be shot and killed. All
that's
fighting and support comes from the outside of the ring.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I would suggest against using the sniper rifle.
Oh, I have something bigger.
Yeah, you don't have to whip it out right now. Keep it in there.
Well, I was talking about you and Zephia, but yeah, that's fine too.
Oh, well. Oh, thank you. I'm proud to be better than the sniper rifle.
You better not be talking about his weight.
No, he's actually like, he has like one of those chunky dad bod situations going on where that's all just muscle. If I want to talk about weight issues, I'd point at you.
Yes, I do know I'm a bit malnourished. It's by design.
That is the most adorable way to say that you're overweight I've ever heard.
Malnourished? Do you even know the definition of malnourished? Or even no. Define mal. In the fuck, what do they call it? Latin.
I mean, you're trying to get it back at me for just calling you really fat, but you're trying to go this weird cerebral route that's really not going to land at the end of all of this.
Yeah, because you're a fucking idiot.
No, because I already won.
Sure. My
At any rate,
appearance
I hope-
and what I do is by design. You appear less threatening, people trust you, and then you're able to drive your knives into their back and twist.
When we first met you, you walked up saying money, money, money.
Selvek is not the money guy.
Solvik is Aspara's trainer.
I had these
money-
characters confused. Ah, well. Well, you said he was right behind us. I thought you meant the money guy.
No, money guy is fucked off to his own little corner.
But that's what I thought happened. Then he started talking about, okay, never mind. He said the owner of the arena, so I was like, yeah. Oh, well. That was my
Yeah,
mistake.
Selvek used to own this. That's what he wasn't trying to imply.
I thought you meant the current one. That's fine. Yeah, well, yeah, I'm not taking any of it back.
I wasn't expecting you to, if we're going to be honest.
Yeah, that's fair. But at the any rate, Mr. Gorlick, we have your back.
And your front.
That is good to know. The other part is weird, but well, I guess it's not that weird.
What about
I mean,
its
if we
sides?
only had your back and you got attacked from the front, we wouldn't really be of much use, now would we?
Who gets the front? Who gets the back? Are we equally sharing me, or what's happening?
I'm gonna really need you to focus on the fight.
Okay.
I don't think you've met me. This is how I prepare.
Is that you prepare? Okay. Well, there's a shirt over there looking at you up and down like you're a piece of candy.
I don't think you understand half gladiatorial is. It's a show. The more people that see me and think I'm, interesting, the more they pay, the more money I get.
No, I was just saying if you want to fuck somebody, there's someone over there who probably wants to fuck you.
Oh, but fuck over a bunch of people. But,
All right.
So, what are the odds that after this, if they announce your name, we have a bunch of people chasing after you trying to claim the bounty on your head?
a lot. Quite a bit. Very high. So I would suggest somebody have the ship ready to go.
That's a good point. Okay.
He's gonna Caesar's gonna go on his comm link Hey, computer, do you mind having the ship ready to go at any time?
I mean, sure, I guess.
Yeah, we're probably take off immediately.
Wait, we can talk to the ship through our comlinks?
What the
Yeah.
fuck do you think this technology is for? Do you really? Actually, you know what? Let me walk that back. Aspara, I'm sorry I didn't tell you sooner, but yes, you can talk to the ship from a distance.
Oh, neat. Okay. I've been in prison for a long time. I don't know how cell phones work.
It's okay. I'm sorry for snapping at you a little bit. These are things you really need to know.
That's good. All right.
Yeah.
Computer. Order
No, yeah.
another batch of celebrate.
You have to talk into your comlink. You don't just say it out loud.
Here. Okay. No. Smack your head 3 times, then say it into the air.
All right. I'll like tap his head 3 times. Computer, order another batch of celebratory crunchy worms for when I win.
That should do it.
And Tolgrok will send a text to the computer to make sure that the country worms get ordered.
All right. The ship
Technology is
doesn't say
amazing.
anything to. The ship does not say anything to Aspara, by the way.
Oh,
He just assumes they
why?
respect him more.
Hey, Cephia, real quick on the side. Can I ask you a question?
Yeah, what's up?
Can you put your nanites into their camera system?
I don't know if I can. I might be able to get into the camera. No. Unfortunately, they're kind of limited in what they can do right now.
Okay. Well, I'm just trying to figure out our escape route so they don't, they're going that way through their comm links, just watching us run through these hallways and shit.
Oh, I can create a distraction or 3 on the way
You can't
out.
hear what we're saying because I stepped off to
Oh,
the
you're
side.
right. Tolgrok tries to poke it, gets held back.
Like, oh, I could just like face, like puts this like a little paw into your face, like pushes you away, like. You're trying to find a remote way of doing it rather than, standing next to a bunch of wires and clearly fucking with their system.
Yeah, unfortunately, there's not a whole lot I can do in terms of that. At least not yet.
No worries.
Eventually.
Okay. Can you plug them in or do it remotely instead of them doing it for you?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Unfortunately, they kind of... They can only be so far away from me before they fall apart.
Oh, okay. Well, appreciate you letting me know. I'm just... If they look into him and then go, I wonder who his compatriots are, we have a lot more to worry about.
Yeah.
Okay.
So... Let's just hope they don't look into him. Or, well, they don't decide that after looking into him to look into the rest of us.
I'm just a boisterous little rat, dude, and you're way too attractive. They're gonna look into you. You're back to the others. You're the hot one. They already looked into you. It's too late. We're screwed.
As they come back, they hear, I could just not use my name. What's a good one? What's like a good
The throbbing red sun.
All right, I like it.
Please no.
Oh, why not? Okay, I guess. Any other recommendation?
How about we go with Gus?
All right, Gus. Any last name or just Gus?
I don't know. Do you think you need a last name?
We could do a title like Gus the insert title.
Yes, Gus the Insert.
Gus the inserter.
Okay.
Maybe y'all have a better name. Y'all got an idea now that y'all are back? We were trying to help him out here.
Indeed.
What's-
we are.
Hold on, what's the current recommendation?
Gus the Inserter.
No, I think that's fine.
All right. I guess we be written under the name Gus the insert.
Tolgrok, you get a message on your comlink, Ben Dover.
Is it from the computer?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I'll pass that along. Our ship says that bend over would be a good one too.
Oh, wait, I've got it. Phil McCracken.
I kind of like that too. You know, it's got a real good ring to it. An O-ring, if you will.
Phil McCracken, the inserter.
Wouldn't you be the inserting?
His sword, his big, throbbing, red, veiny sword.
That's true.
All right, I think we have the name down. Is there anything any of you can do to assist me before we part ways?
I mean, do you think you're gonna get all caught up in a grapple or anything?
I do like to grapple, yes.
Do you like not being grappled back?
Sure.
I mean, I don't know if it'll last long enough, but once you're in there, I can get you all slippery.
Ah, yes, oil. Phil McCracken, the inserter up.
Yep. I figure the inserter's gonna need some lubricant to make the insertion as clean as possible.
Alrighty. We have a plan. I am going to go get ready. Do not get arrested while I'm gone.
Well, no promises, but okay.
All right. So, what are you actually doing?
Yeah, he's gonna go get ready, figure out what the arena is looking like on this time of eve.
You're just looking at the arena?
Well, he'll enter it once it's time, but right now he's just trying to figure out if there's anything he can use to his advantage.
There's a few blood splatters. The cage is barbed on the inside, if that makes any difference to you. And let's see. I mean,
You
yeah,
have
it's
a map
electrified.
by any chance or no?
I do. Actually, I do. Let me move you guys over to it. I was planning on doing this more. I was planning on doing this part more theater of the mind. However, this is kind of what the arena looks like. There's cameras on the inside to kind of like televise it out. Blood splatters are on the ground. There is some cargo container, like not cargo container, but it's like empty containers.
Yeah, I get you. Alrighty.
All right. So that's all you're going to be doing. Is anybody else doing anything?
Go ahead.
I just have a question mostly. All of the support is happening from the outside.
Correct.
Are we allowed to go after the other people that are supporting?
Yes, that was actually said.
Cool.
I'm just making sure.
Selvek was very much implying, yes, other people are going to be trying to support the other ones, so they might try to take you out.
Perfect.
I'm just checking my bases before I commit murder.
Okay.
Yeah, so is this place open to the sky? Like, can you just is it like just the stands looking in? Okay.
There's no stands. It's literally all just like you got to stare inside.
Oh, this is a US. Oh, I think. Okay.
Yeah, this is closer to like UFC fighting ring. Does that make sense?
Oh, that's worse.
How close would we be to the event?
Yeah.
As close as you can stand.
So like 30, 40 feet?
It's a barbed fence and it's electrified. So as close as comfort.
Okay.
There are warnings on the ground to stay, 3 feet away, but choose to listen to them or not. Or, find out a way to ground yourself so you can touch the fence and not get electrocuted. You still have to worry about bleeding because it's barbed.
Makes sense.
Any other questions?
I guess the only other one I have left is how populated is the arena in preparation? Is it looking like it's going to be a packed house, or is it just another day? A little event.
It's looking. It's not going to be packed, but it's not like an everyday kind of fight. It's going to be mostly full.
Okay.
From what you guys can tell, there's gripping under the ice in case, part of it melts or for whatever reason. So that, people can walk somewhat safely, especially in the ring. Like, there are the actual spikes protruding. I mean, they're slightly dulled, but they're there to basically just help support people, move.
Gotcha. Are there any screens or any technological devices within the arena?
Cameras.
Cool. Okay, that'll work.
Otherwise, all the screens are on the outside.
Yeah, as long as there's some device that I can exploit, that's what I'm looking for.
And I think my confusion came from when you said Coliseum, because I thought we'd be able to look down into them when they were fighting.
Sorry. That's why I was trying to retract that. Stadium is more like...
Yeah, no, I get you now. Yeah, I just have to be reactionary, and I hate that. All right, no, I don't have any questions. No, I can't delay and wait.
You can lay traps. It's not like that isn't a possibility.
I'm not gonna lay traps around the cage for some poor motherfucker just going, yeah, let's go, and then he steps on a grenade. Yeah, but we'll see what happens. No questions from me.
All right. Just gonna ask one more time. Nobody's got anything else?
Gambling.
I'm pretty well oh yeah, bets.
Okay. Well, that's fair. What kind of bets would we like to place?
I'm putting 100 down on Sparrow.
Phil McCracken, the inserter, sorry.
Yes, you're right, sorry.
Phil McCracken will put 500 down for themselves.
Okay.
I can put 125 down on them.
Okay. And Caesar,
What's up?
are you betting?
No.
Cool.
I mean, I just got 13K. I'm good.
That's very fair.
I was like, I'm all right. I got my rent.
How do the odds for the bets?
It is obviously more in favor of Imdor. However, with your teammates, it's looking to be this 2-to-1 odds of, don't make me think about that. The odds are more in favor of Imdor winning and you having your ass handed to you.
Gotcha. Okay.
All right. Without further delay, can I have you guys place your tokens on the map for those of you who have not done that yet? And Aspara, you are actually pretty damn close to where I put you on my end.
Nice.
Caesar, oh wait, never mind. I didn't see you for a second. I'm sorry. And you were there. All right.
Yeah, so I just barely put him there in that moment, so that's my bad.
Okay. All right. Cool. I'm not crazy. That's awesome.
DM me, you didn't even see me. Look at this. Look at this.
I'm not that crazy.
Okay.
Crazy.
All right.
That was tricky one.
No.
Crazy, I don't even know her.
I'm okay with that. All right. Can I have everyone roll initiative?
Word.
The other 3 will not be going until I say so. It will be these 2 for a couple rounds at least.
Re-rolling that. That's better. Yep.
Oh, wow. Okay. He's going to go first only because he has a slightly better... he has a better dex modifier.
Gotcha.
As you guys make your way into the ring, you have to step through a magic doorway that's opened up in the fence and immediately closes as both of you enter. You see him reach into literally reaches into his leg and pulls a piece of it off. Looks like he's even taken clothing with it. And you see it that it is actually this like hinged sword that as he flicks it, it hardens up.
Oh, he's getting hard.
Interesting.
He's going to taunt you to come at him. That is all he's going to do.
Alrighty. Let's approach. Specifically, doing this, taking 2 movement maneuvers.
Ooh.
Okay. And is that it?
Yep.
Okay. That's not what I was expecting. All right. He is going to stay right next to you and try to slash at you. I don't suppose that is going to hit your KAC.
No.
It's kind of what I thought. All right. Well, that's all he's going to do.
Alrighty. Aspara is gonna hit him with his solar brand. I don't suppose that hits his KAC.
Also, no. You guys would be very evenly matched at this moment.
Indeed, that is my turn.
Stop teasing him and just hit him.
He's actually going to use a resolve point of his own and re-roll that.
Ooh.
Right?
Uh-oh.
Interesting.
I do know that will hit.
That will hit.
10 damage. Remember,
Ooh,
take from
interesting.
stamina first.
Yep.
He's going to slash you, and he's really trying to lay into you. And it passes over to you, my friend.
You are going to have to do a bit better than that. Alrighty. Let's see what I feel. I think I'm
what
going
is
to
Aspara doing?
hit him with an entropic strike, not adding any of his entropy points to it just yet. Ooh,
Want to re-roll that?
sure. I'm not sure it'll be any better because my attack roll is bad. Oh, that is better.
Hey.
It's better with ever so slightly less damage.
This does also hit his EAC.
Yes, yes.
Julio, he takes acid. Not going to attempt bludgeoning on a man with a bunch of augments.
All right.
And that is all he will do.
All right. Well, in that case, he is also going to try and swing right back at you. So all I can do is roll fucking low numbers today, apparently. Yeah, that's all he's going to do.
Alrighty. Well. I think Aspara is gonna hit him with the big move, TM, and whack him with an entropic strike, but add 3 entropy points to it.
Oh, okay.
Does that hit the EAC? If not, it will be reroll.
It does, actually.
Alrighty. Now I roll 3d4. Takes 17 acid.
He grunts at you, and you can see that his arm is starting to sag a little bit. As he steps away. He's going to withdraw. Then...
Uh-oh.
Oh. Yeah, I got to remember how to do things. All right. Let me roll 4 more initiative.
Uh-oh.
That's what we're here for. Did someone order Sir Slappaho? Like,
Okay. Oh, wow. Really is just flat. Okay. Well, it looks like 2 of them are going to be doing pretty good, and that one of them is just going to eat shit. Now let's see what the last one's able to do. Oh, it's actually going to do pretty good. And as Aspara decided to be as flashy as he could, and Imdor is having his ass handed to him from Aspara, 4 people step forward and look like they're about to act on Imdor's behalf. Caesar, go ahead.
you know, I hate when people stand up during the movie, and he's gonna. So
The
question
movie.
to no, fuck you, movie. No, then, let's say the vid. We're in space, so Voice in the sky. Is our movement speed currently doubled because it's low gravity?
Correct.
They are so dead. Okay. Just start hurting people. I have 80 feet.
Mm-hmm.
No. So if I want to, and I do, how populated is all of this area?
I would say there's about 3 or 4 people kind of like surrounding each person. So like probably here. Wow, that is just the color that you cannot see. I'm sorry.
Here. Oh god.
Here, say about you got 1 here and here, and you can. It's roughly like that around each person.
Mm-hmm. All right. So we're gonna go to do some quick scrolling. Sorry, everybody. I have to make sure I do this right, so I don't kill anyone other than the people I'm trying to kill. I think my smoke grenade has a range of 20 feet. So there is a person directly next to me, which I did not see until just now. Cool. Does that change my plan? Would you call it a free action to just drop a grenade?
Unfortunately, no. I would. Fuck, I gotta try to remember what the draw action is.
The draw action is a move action.
Well, let's move in, so you wouldn't be able to move.
Actually, what is your base attack bonus is +1, right?
My base attack bonus is +2.
At least +1. Then you can. I believe.
Wow.
Let me just find it.
This is why I like having termite.
Yeah, if you have a base attack bonus of +1 or higher, you can combine drawing or sheathing a weapon or weapon-like object with moving up to your speed as a single move action.
Ah, okay.
I'm guessing both of those blocks are gonna be
You're gonna drop and run?
I'm gonna move, drop, and run. So what I want to do, so I'm not obscuring my friends here because that's 25 feet roughly. Because if I do this, it's 15. I can run towards you. So he's gonna skedoodle over here, not leaving their threat range. He's gonna drop it hereabouts. Then I'm gonna run back the other direction. And while I'm running at this person, I'm gonna roll for my trick attack. So I'm dropping a smoke grenade with a range of 20. Well, it's still gonna kind of obscure. There's going to be 20 feet of smoke or 25 feet of smoke thereabouts this entire area. I'm going to roll my trick attack. So at least when they try to come out of that smoke, they're walking directly into 2 people who are going to fuck them up. My trick attack is my sleight of hand. God damn it. I hate the ruling on this fucking ability. Yeah, that's not going to work. But as he's rolling, he is going to do a full attack with his pistols on the person he's running towards. Laser pistols. It's 16 and a 21. A little terribly on the first one. For 7 damage as I'm running towards them.
Okay, sorry. What are you doing? You're shooting and you're running gunning.
Okay, so yeah, well, I ran here, I dropped that grenade, I'm running back the other direction. I tried to do my trick attack for a bonus damage, but it didn't land because I got a 16 and I have to beat 20 plus their CR. Which, yeah, I get why, but it's annoying. But that didn't land, so I'm rolling a full attack to try to shoot into them while I'm running toward them.
It hits.
Okay,
And
that is... Yeah, the +1 is to the hit, but that's already calculated. I need to take that note away. If both of them hit, he's going to keep running and not leave their threat range to get in the middle right here.
You have yet to move. Okay, there you are.
I do leave this person's. I don't know what they have for a weapon, but I have a +4 to my ACs as I'm moving because of mobility. If they want to attack me.
They do. Let's see if they actually even hit you for the first part. No. All right. That's your turn?
Mhm.
All right. All right. Aspara. You are going to get shot at.
The dream.
Probably help if I actually do the command correctly. Oh, you get hit.
Indeed.
But luckily, they do 1 point of damage. Caesar, you are gonna be as soon as this guy right next to you, right here, sees you shot his friend and threw a smoke grenade, he's gonna try and attack you now.
Hey. How's it going?
And doesn't hit because you're a fucking ninja. At least we'll pretend that's the reason why I'm rolling so poor.
I mean, just kind of goes over his head, and I'm like, ooh, haircut.
Pretty much. Sophia.
Oh boy, I'm gonna go make a friend.
Yeah, you're gonna go. Are you gonna go hug somebody?
Oh, something like that. So this guy right here.
Yes, him.
What's he got in terms of weapons?
I did just obscure that entire area.
Yes, that is something that Caesar just did.
Never fucking mind.
Yeah, no, sorry. So like I don't want to draw on the map. This shit is completely covered in smoke, so they can't see where you are, so you don't get like full on fucking attacked immediately, and they also can't see where Aspire is.
All right. Well, in that case, we're gonna go this way.
That's fair.
We're gonna make friends with this guy.
Okay, you're
I'm
also
sure-
going over there to make friends. Okay.
Yeah.
You are going to be attacked
By who?
by the lady you ran past.
Oh, does she have another reaction?
Yes.
Damn. That's fine.
I don't know. Let's see if she even hits first off. Oh.
Nope. All right. Cool. That's and ta-da! I don't know if that hits, but
It does. For you. Luckily, it does.
yeah, Sophia just kind of very casually walks over, pulls her hands out of her pockets, and just gouges across this man's chest with her hand for
All right.
9 damage.
Oh, I need to get out of there.
I mean, that's still really tasty. You just have a flat 8 no matter what happens.
Yeah,
so,
it's great.
yeah.
Here. Let's make sure I get the blocking right on both ends. Okay. Okay. The person that just moved out of the darkness is going to attack Cephia.
But I was the asshole.
Yeah, but Cephia did more damage.
They didn't see that.
I mean, they can see the blood covering her hand.
Okay, fine. I'm trying to help you out of it here now.
No.
No, that'll hit. That's my KAC is only 14, or my EAC is only 13, and my KAC is only 14. So
It
Oh,
hits.
shoot the tiny rat man. Look, he's so easily hittable.
it's fine. I can take this.
I know.
Yep. Right. Do you have any weaknesses against electrical damage?
Nope.
Cool. 12 electrical. As this person mutters a few words, and you see a bolt of lightning jet out of their hand and strike you.
Cool. Kill you. Oh, who am I taking the aim action against? Well, let me tell you.
Was that a spell that would trigger an attack of opportunity?
You're not close enough.
Not me, but any of them.
None of us are close enough either. It's the guy just above
literally
you.
no. Literally no.
Oh,
one's
right
close enough.
there. Damn. Okay.
Yeah. But trust me, I'd shoot you if I could. I mean,
You're right.
12
All right.
damage.
So Tulgruk is going to probably not do any damage this turn, which is fine, but he's going to target the monitor right there. And he's going to display just a whole bunch of gobbledygook to distract them and to effectively do an amplified glitch.
You're doing that to the monitor. This one over here?
Yeah, and it's going to affect the 3 people. That one.
So-
One. and that one.
You will need to move just 5 feet to do that, but go ahead.
Okay. I'm also going to spend a resolve point to hopefully roll better than that. Oh, yeah, let's go.
Let's get it.
All right,
There you are.
so they are shaken, those 3 individuals, which means they have a -2 penalty to attack rolls, saving throws, skill checks, and ability checks for 1 round. So they're going to have a harder time hitting us or saving against the effects that we cause.
Yeah. All right. Super love that, but yeah. Indoor is going to go back over there,
In the door, out the door.
and he is going to grab his part from his other leg as it shapes itself into a gun.
He's getting his cock out.
It's his 3rd leg.
That
Oh, shit.
hit.
Thankfully, it's not a critical. All right. Yeah, he pulls out a gun, and you hear this whir as it shoots a bullet, but the bullet doesn't do anything, as it's more the sound that really hurts you the most.
Indeed.
It takes 7 damage.
Yep. Aspara has a lot of stamina.
Go ahead, Aspara.
Hey, gonna take 2 move actions again.
Keep in mind your speed is double.
Yeah, you gotta move
we
and
go.
beat at 60, dog. I was gonna say, like, what are you? What?
Also, you can charge to be able to attack in the same turn.
Yeah.
Yes, but the thing is, I get more entropy points when I'm double
I guess
full
that's.
speed.
I guess that's.
Oh no, he's
Got it.
building up charge.
Just running around building up fucking
He's
energy.
shuffling his socks on the carpet.
What did you
No,
turn
the
into
noise,
a fucking flash?
you guys know how Dragon Ball fights go. You gotta move around a lot.
That's true, yeah.
Okay,
Anyway,
so that's
he
your
ends his
turn.
turns.
Oh my
I-
fucking God.
All right, Mr. Ratman.
What's up? What's poppin'?
You're gonna get shot at.
From
At least they're
there?
gonna. Yeah,
With a
you're.
-2 penalty.
Yeah, this is -2.
What are they
penalty.
shooting me with? Because depending on the range increment, they get another -2.
Yeah, it's this girl right here, and she is shooting. Remember?
Do you remember?
The 21st day.
No, September.
It's a laser pistol.
Oh, okay, never mind. Dang.
It's a 15. Okay.
Sorry.
I'm allowed to ask and hedge my bets against you, okay? Because you're a ninja.
Listen, I just have. I'm not a ninja. It's fine. Guns akimbo. They wanted me, now they got me. Let's go whip him out. Yeah, he just gotta like twist to the side, then it's like, nah, you gotta do it like this, and he's gonna shoot her. I got beats, I got home. Alright. Sometimes you gotta shoot a hoe. Bang. Re-rolling that 11 for all of the marbles. Hello. Yeah, that's 11.
You want to describe how you kill her?
Oh no, he literally just like twists his head to the side with the pistol strike. He's like, now you gotta do it like this, and just pulls out both of them and taps one to the forehead, one to the chest, so she drops. And then can I do some cool ninja shit and run between this dude's legs on my way to the next one?
You are considered small, so yes.
Word. Noise. Yeah, he's gonna you know what, I'm not gonna do that. I was like, I have so much movement speed right now, it's stupid. Wait, no, he's not gonna go after that one. He's gonna risk the attack of opportunity from that one, and he's gonna get in this one's face. Yeah, how you doing?
Let's see if they can even hit you.
Wait, I have a question. Are they using a ranged weapon?
For attack of opportunity, no.
Okay, good.
17.
Because if they were, I was gonna hit him.
Is it kinetic or electric or whatever?
It
Actually, both.
Or energy.
They both hit, actually. Never mind. With the 17.
is bashing.
Oh, wait, is this someone affected by my -2 penalty?
It is, and it's already counted in.
Okay, cool. Just making sure.
It hits.
Damn.
Okay.
That's good. I need to get hit eventually. Like, he's too cocky.
I don't even know if they're going to be able to. Yeah, it's 3 damage.
Yeah.
Alright, that's it done.
Yeah. Well, actually, it was a full attack. I moved. I don't think I get anything else. Yeah, I'll do it.
Alright. Okay. Yeah, Aspara, you're still gonna get shot at.
Alrighty. Don't worry, we got your back. Meanwhile, we're right about doing everything but stopping the person from shooting you. You got this.
As your EAC, it misses as well. Yeah. They are actually going to move as well. Move over here. This person is going to attack Cephia.
Bad move. Yeah, you really. And the whole galaxy widely regarded that as a bad move.
Does 12 hit your KAC?
It does not.
Okay. They are going to shuffle around you, though. All right. Cephia Octen.
Have a thought.
You often do.
The problem
What
is
is
it's
it?
very hard to pull off. So there's a fun combat maneuver called reposition, and there's this electric fence right next to me.
Uh-huh.
The problem is I have to hit their KAC +8. So we're just gonna.
I'm
that's
interested
terrible.
to see if you
Hold
will.
on. No, I'm not. I'm re-rolling that. Okay, that's a little bit better.
That should probably do it. Yeah.
So you're repositioning with that as well.
No, I'm just attacking.
Okay.
Are you sure it
Reposition doesn't actually deal damage.
It doesn't deal damage.
Never mind.
Okay.
So it'll just be another 9 bludgeoning piercing damage.
So, oh yeah, he dead as well. He dead.
Perfect. And then I will move to here.
Okay.
And I will also, hold on, to make sure this is a, whoops, it's fine. Swift action, perfect. And activate reactive repair on myself.
All right.
So that will regenerate my stamina points at the top of my turn.
The person that is next to Caesar is going to have an attack of opportunity done on her. So go ahead and roll that first, as she is also going to shoot at Aspara.
Oh no. What will I use here? He'll use this Stark Knife. 9 damage.
She will take it. So hits your EAC. Oh, it does. Okay, wonderful.
Indeed it does.
Go ahead and take 3 damage for me.
Alrighty.
Augie.
It's me. How bad is Aspara looking damage-wise?
He's kind of chilling. He hasn't even gotten through his stamina yet.
Oh, nice. Okay. In that case, we're just going to make people incompetent in general, and thankfully that's going to be pretty reliable. So as far as I can see, most everyone that is still alive and a threat is within 30 feet of me. So, I'm going to attack them all. Incompetents, they need to make a DC 16 will save. If they save, it's no problem. If they fail, they effectively have a -4 on attack rolls with the weapons they currently have equipped.
Boy.
DC 16.
You actually wrote that for the save effect.
You're cool, no problem. Don't worry.
You chill. You chill, dude. You chill, yeah.
It helps me remember.
It is unlikely that the next person will get this.
Nice, excellent.
Not with that
okay.
attitude, but also, damn.
All
And
right.
This one will last for 3 rounds. This also affects the guy in the middle.
Yeah, it also
Oh.
affects Imdor.
Yeah.
He's within 30 feet.
Exactly.
And bitches
on,
ain't shit,
roll
but
low,
hoes
roll
and
low.
trust.
Well,
Oh, come on.
All right,
I
it's
spend
okay.
a something point to make him reroll. Nah, I don't.
Yeah, I made it easier for us to fuck up the guys on the outside and harder for them to fuck us up. So,
Yeah,
doing my job.
He's got to handle the sword in there. He can do it.
Exactly. That's fair.
Oh no, I want him to hit me hard with that sword.
All right. Yeah, that was my turn.
All right. Ah,
Fucking
he already used a resolve point. You want him to reroll it?
Yes,
Give me a resolve point of yourself.
you got it. All right, let's see the. Oh,
Wow.
it got
No
worse.
fucking way.
disappointing.
What are we complaining about? Like,
I don't. For some reason, Heretic really wants him to hit him, and like
Oh, no,
I know
I
why.
but like at the same time though, like, oh, cool. I'm kind of conflicted. I want my homie to be happy, but I also want my homie to live.
Okay.
Yeah, having a
Well.
living homie is useful.
Aspara.
This is almost sad. I kind of pity you, thinking you could match up to me. I'm gonna entropic strike them again with
Oh.
2 entropy points.
Get his ass.
Finish him.
Good as it.
Does 15 hit their EAC?
No.
All right, I will re-roll it,
Ooh.
18 does.
and they take 11 acid.
All right.
Does that damage get like bigger or exponentially at some point? I'm confused.
Yes, it's a D4 now. It becomes, I think, as I get later levels, a bit larger.
Okay. I've been wondering about it. I've never looked.
Yeah, at 20th, it's 12d6. So
Oh, Jesus.
It goes up to 1d6 at 5th level,
Okay.
and then
And then
2d6 at 6th.
and then 2d6 at 6th. Yeah.
Pizza.
They're not currently looking at me, right?
The person next to you.
Yeah.
I mean, you stabbed them, so yes.
Well, they just
because-
shot at.
They did, but they are also able to turn their head to look at you after.
Yes, but this is within 6 seconds. So, can I slide a hand or grenade in their pocket and then just roll between their legs and run away?
Hell yeah.
I need you to roll so high for that.
Word.
You got this.
Yeah.
Dude.
28.
Which grenade?
Oh. I think it's only appropriate because they shot at my homie when he's trying to have an absolutely fire battle that it's an incendiary grenade.
Okay. How long until it goes off?
Oh, now. Like I throw it and it happens. So I pull the pin, stuff it in their pocket, and dip.
Okay. I'm gonna ask that you make a reflex save as well in this case,
Word.
because there's no feasible way for this person to make the reflex save because they're carrying it.
Will Tolgrok also have to make the reflex save? I don't know what the
Fine.
AoE on incendiaries is.
Talkie
Well, it's
will
kind of
also
like
need
also
to
being.
make it.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, man.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
He's able to get out of the way as well.
Yeah.
Shit. All right.
Yeah, it's not that hard to like get out of the way. Oh, unless you're holding it.
And again, that's her kind of the caveat for her is that you literally put it on her.
Yeah.
Here, hold this.
it was more. Yeah, exactly. It's like I thought you could do some crazy lightning shit again, but got some fiery for you.
What's the damage?
Do damage? I have no idea. Incendiary grenade. Oh my god. Holy shit! I didn't. Wait, no, that's level 5. Never mind. That scared the shit out of me. I was like real happy he saved this because it's 20d6. No, it's a level 1. It's a d6, 1d. Oh, he doesn't have to make a save against it. It's only a 5 feet, so it's directly on her.
Oh, hell yeah.
1d6 and 1d4 burn damage. Word.
All right, go ahead and roll that for me.
All right.
It's your grenade. I'll let you.
Dang. Well, I can't roll the 6, but I want to. And there's another detail. I mean, yeah, and it explodes.
That's the extra detail. It explodes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. He throws that in there, looks over. Aw, man. Something to be cooler. But no, he just wanted some distance because she does lightning bullshit.
He's not dead, by the way.
No, I figured. Well, that's a shame. Dogorock's got this, though. That's my turn.
Yep.
Okay. Sophia.
Semi-bomb.
Does that hit your KAC? Actually, yes, it does.
Are they rolling with the -4 penalty due to being incompetent?
That person was not incompetent.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Cephia,
Sorry. Sophia, please take 3 bashing damage.
Wait, weren't they within the 30 feet? I'm confused.
Yeah, they
No.
were.
This person was here.
Oh.
No,
yeah, that was within 30 feet. Yeah.
Yeah, they moved up here and then
It
Togorock
was
took a
all
turn.
3 targets, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if it looks different in your end, but they moved to here.
Yeah, because so this thing is a static thing where it affects everyone in a 30 feet.
So that was my first one. That was the amplified glitch. And that was just, it's a distraction. I get to target them as long as they have technology near them.
Sorry. I understand now.
Yeah.
That's totally my fault.
All good.
So it's a 13 hit.
I was just gonna re-roll it. A 15 would have hit Cephia, but since I re-rolled it, it's a critical miss.
Nice.
I live
Wait,
by
Termite's gone.
Oh shit. Oh no.
What happened?
We had a termite die.
No. Not with 30 minutes
Oh
left.
shit, oh fuck.
I didn't even realize because we have the thing. Because we have streamer mode on. Okay. Well, Cephia's not gonna take any damage. And we'll roll with it. Cephia will probably be attacking this guy anyway.
Yeah, just say a bunch damage and then he dies a terrible death.
It's not how this works.
This is a try. Like it's not.
I mean, yeah, they do take a fair amount of damage. They're not dead, but they have finally taken damage. All right, bringing us to the Magic Casta.
Hello.
Ooh.
I'm back.
We had you did some swarm strikes and you did a whole bunch of damage.
Yeah,
You did 9 damage.
And then you didn't take the hit from the earlier one if you heard that. So you're good. You're Gucci.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's incompetent.
internet's fun. As for the spellcaster person,
I did just shove an incendiary grenade down her pants.
yes, I know. I am aware. I'm weighing her options.
And like laughed as I ran away.
I'm aware. I'm weighing her options.
Insulted her mama too.
I'm aware. I'm weighing her options.
And I
does incompetent affect spell casting?
Nope. Only weapons. Weapon proficiency.
Okay. Hey, Toggy. Oh.
Yeah.
You know what?
What's good?
No. You know what? No.
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
She's... No! No!
Tell me more.
Stuffer.
No.
Give me the deeds. Give me the deeds.
Thank you for laughing.
And this
All
is
right,
the part where we throw our heads back and laugh.
Toggy, really what I was trying to say is that it's your turn. That's really what I was trying to say, yeah? Yeah.
Yeah. Toggy puts his hands into his pockets, then pulls them both out and starts finger gunning and just blasting nerds. Each of these individuals is going to receive a magic missile because they're within my long range. And also, the first one is going to be at max damage because it's an evocation spell. So let's see. It normally would be a 4 + 1 + 1, so 6 goes to the magic caster.
Okay.
And then these are going to go after the next group. So this one's going for the one near Cephia. Let me make sure I get a +1 on it as well. Hell yeah. And this one's going just to Homeboy in the middle. Oh, nice.
Hell yeah, dude.
Okay.
Bang, bang, bang. And then Tulgruk will bring both hands up to his face and blow on his fingertips like they're steaming barrels.
Ah, shooting ticks.
Thank you, thank you.
Spara,
Pretty accurate with these things.
Spara, I'm going to use your sheet for something. That's going to happen.
Okay. Also, every time something like that happens in any D20 system, I just remember that scene I had to post from George of the Jungle. Now we throw our heads back in laughter. Ready? Ready. Like, straight up mocking the shit out of him.
I'm mainly using it for the damage. I'm not using it for the attacks. As they will also entropic strike you now, as you see the same energy that you feel with inside yourself that you felt and saw when it first unleashed within you.
I mean, that'd be really cool if it hit, though.
Let's see. I gotta try to remember exactly how it is supposed to be. And they rolled a... I don't know why it keeps sticking fucking -4. Pisses me off.
Wasn't that the full attack?
Yeah, I'm gonna not do a full attack because I need the fucking math. Do they actually have the same? No, they have a better dex bonus, dex modifier than you.
It uses strength, I believe.
Well, if it does a 17 hit your EAC?
Oh, it is plus dex. I'm just dumb. Yes, it would.
Okay, well, 18. Either way, you see as he kind of feels all of the apocalyptic energy build up within him as he drops his leg sword and gun. I think that saves it. I don't know. And he grabs onto you, kind of hunched over in pain. And you feel the acid kind of and bashing damage just kind of surge through you. Go ahead and take that 9 for me.
Indeed.
He's not going to do any extra. It's just sad. And he shouts in pain.
Well, sadly, you have just made my decision for me. I'm gonna hit him again with the same thing, spending an entropy point. Re-rolling my last resolve point. Oof.
Still no.
Indeed. Sad.
All right. Rest of the crew, what are you guys doing?
So this is like a TV screen, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. He's gonna hop on the top. He's gonna pull out a sniper rifle, cock it, and then just slowly gaze over the crowd, making a legitimate point as to his intentions. And I will happily roll intimidation if I have to.
Not yet.
Okay. That's my turn. I will hold an action to shoot a bitch.
I will allow you to hold an action to shoot a bitch.
Nice.
I will recover my stamina points. And then we will go 35, 50, gonna go around the cage. And I'll just use my standard action to take another move action. I'll stand over here.
Hey, Toggy.
Yeah. Tolbrook will move over here, and remembering that the whole point of a gladiatorial event is to put on a show and some dramatics, we've already dealt with, the outsiders trying to deal with us. Tolbrook will target both Aspara and the Imdor guy. Because it's a 10-foot square focused on both of them. Let me see if I can make this work. There we go. And he's going to push forth a gout of engine grease and motor oil and make that area slippery.
I knew that was his end goal.
And it's a reflex save.
It is a reflex save. Since it is the area, it is the creatures in the area. If they try and move, they have to do a DC 10 acrobatics check. If they fail, then they have to make the reflex save.
Okay.
Basically just keeping them in place and getting them all glistening for now.
Well, he will move to kind of be more on par with the Spara, or at least in the same line.
Roll. Oh, they don't. Yeah, half normal speed. So roll that acrobatics check. Okay.
Sorry.
It's all good. This is more of a flavor spell at the moment because I didn't cast it on a weapon. I'm just making it shiny.
And he is going to try and punch Aspara now that he's dropped his weapons.
It hits.
Really, when I have a +1, I actually roll fucking decent.
Yeah.
No, this is what we want.
That's what you want.
Stop trying to hit me and hit me.
I think, 'cause I think since it's unarmed, you just take the modifier as damage.
It is 1d3.
Oh, 1d3.
1d3 plus
Yay.
strength mod.
I
No,
like
I'm
it.
actually-
It doesn't.
Again, now that it's unarmed, rolling decent.
It didn't do what I wanted, but I like it.
Yes, you did still take damage.
You are not hitting me hard enough. It's almost disappointing.
Ooh, he's disappointed. Ooh.
I would like him with an epic strike. Or not.
Nope.
Why rolls? Why?
Is this back on to basically them switching turns? Is anyone doing anything else to intervene?
They're just slightly too far away.
You wanted to do a swarm thing?
No, it's fine. They can just go back and forth.
Caesar sounded like he wanted to say something.
Can I check the crowd at least?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not gonna have you roll perception. You do spot a few. I'm gonna use this word only because of a video game I've been playing recently. You do spot a few lawmen kind of making their way through the crowd. And they're also accompanied by people in lab coats.
Fuck, I need to leave.
Okay. So, whoa, the Discord just looked wild to me for a second. I'm sorry. Into his comlink, quick as he can. We've been made. Finish up what you're doing right now and get the fuck out of that cage. Cephia to the goddamn ship now. How do I want to? Fuck. The crowd wasn't scared off when I was throwing grenades around, so that's not gonna fucking work.
No, hit me with a grenade.
Finish him.
Stop being so self-disparaging, Jesus.
Yeah, just like Toggy Cephia to the fucking ship right now. How long did the smoke grenade? I didn't roll for how many rounds that smoke grenade actually lasts. Work.
Okay, so you got one more round of it.
Yep. He's going to flip the switch on 2 other smoke grenades and literally just toss them liberally into the crowd on the side that he's on, like just covering this area. And he's gonna. Which direction are they coming from before I toss those?
They are coming from here. I have the worst color picked right now. Yeah, around here.
Okay, so he's gonna toss them in that direction. Well, actually, he's gonna hop down because I have 80 feet of fucking movement. Hop down, literally stand in this corner, throw them just liberally into the crowd, and he's gonna book it the other way. What was that? That was Noink. Oh, fuck yeah. What is that? Like, Jesus. So yeah, Togorock was like you'll see him like saying that from on top of the TV screen, hop down, disappear into the crowd, see smoke rising from the crowd, and all of a sudden he's just beside you.
Oh, what the hell?
We gotta move, big man.
Oh, understood.
And that'll be his turn.
All right. Sophia, you making a run for it?
Yeah. If it's relevant, I can run for 18 rounds.
And not necessarily. Just show me which direction you're running in.
Where is the exit?
You're on an ice-covered moon. Anywhere can be your exit, provided you don't fall through.
What? To the
The
area
exit
we're in.
of the stadium.
Of the direct. Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry. Over here again. Where's fucking color? I was using red for
It's
things.
the metal door at the bottom. Yeah.
Oh, is that
There.
what that is?
No, that's a billboard. But
Okay.
Who's Bill?
someone who's very bored.
All right, cool. So that's 35 feet, and I then run 205 feet toward the ship.
Okay.
As the run action lets you run 4 times.
Oh, it's in a straight line. Never mind.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I run.
You still run pretty damn far.
I run like 85 feet toward the ship.
Yeah, that's fine. Do go ahead and take yourself out of initiative.
Gone.
All right. Augie.
Yep. That grease is going to stay there for a good 3 minutes, which is fine. They can slip and slide. I'm going to give Amdor just one final parting gift. I'm going to put my hands up to my mouth and yell out, "You dropped your pocket!" and then hit him with a daze spell. He does not get to, or I guess he does get to will save. And then I am getting the fuck out of here. 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. So I'm going to end up there after dazing our lovely friend in the middle.
Wait, what's your movement speed?
It's normally 20, but doubled, it's 40.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm not affected by encumbrance, though, so whenever we're in super high gravity, I'm still running at the same speed. This is a nice change.
Yeah.
He is not dazed.
Damn it. Okay.
All right. And you're around there. Cool. Aspara, do you have anything to say to him?
The stab 30 you. Yes.
Okay. He is going to attack you yet again.
Yo,
Again?
finally. No, this is good. That gives me an automatic entropy point.
Take 5 damage for me.
Alrighty. Aspara will, unless he moves.
Nope.
Hit him with another entropic strike, spending 1 entropy point. Wow. Alrighty. Quietly refreshes roll 20.
Okay, that does not hit. Caesar, I'm assuming you're using your 80 feet of movement.
Well, here's the question. How tall is this fence?
It is electrified.
It is electrified and barbed.
Mhm.
It is about 20 feet tall.
If I wanted to literally just jump this, like back up 20 and jump over this thing twice in a full run action, What do you think the DC for that check would be? For an acrobatics, what do you think it would be?
Given the fact that it is low gravity,
Which is why I'm asking.
this is going to be a DC 25 athletics.
Athletics?
Athletics.
Okay. I can't make that. Never mind. I would need to roll 19.
You were hoping for acrobatics.
Yeah, because I'm just doing like a running dive over it. It's not like leaping it straight up. I was gonna.
You're gonna like die. You would have to. Okay, so you're planning on like being in the ring.
Yeah, and then jumping again to get to the like jump up and then jump again, like full speed running.
Okay. Yeah. Let's say DC. Just give acrobatics. You're just gonna do it twice.
Okay. Alrighty. Backs up a bit, and then I have how much left? All marbles. I don't actually have a bonus to that.
Acrobatics? Yes, you do. Or not inherent bonus, but you do have class skills.
All right, so I'm rolling that twice. Come on, 23. Nice. And you know, 223s.
Say 25.
He's at 25 athletics.
Okay.
All right, okay, never mind. Right, scratch this whole thing. He's running around it. Fuck it. Yep. He's running around the whole thing. He's gonna just zip past the Uncle Rock. And I'm gonna turn.
Yeah. All right. Toggy, you making your 40 movement?
Yep, I'm gonna make my 40 movement, which will still put me in daze range, and because I figure we got nothing else going on today, I'm gonna do it for him. So, right around there. And then we're gonna daze him again just because we can.
Dazing for days.
One of these days, he's gonna fail.
Yeah, I mean, if he fails, it's a pretty big deal.
Okay. Okay.
So he loses all actions for one round.
All right. Well, Aspara.
Fuck him up.
Let us try to punch him again. Hopefully this time actually hit him. Hey, that one hits.
Hell
For
yeah.
9 acid.
9 acid. You can see as part of the metal starting to erode away, it starts going into his actual body. As he screams out in pain, falls to his knees, and is removed from combat.
Yo,
Way to fucking go, dude.
I finally hit, guys.
Proud of you, kid.
I can't believe you whiffed that many times. Get out here. We gotta go.
There's grease in my eyes.
Okay, you're gonna try to move?
Yeah.
Acrobatics, because this isn't my fault.
Oh no, you misconstrue things. Isn't it a reflex before acrobatics?
Acrobatics first.
Before reflex. If you fail your acrobatics, then reflex. You're fine.
I thought your DC was 16.
My DC is 16, but it's a flat acrobatics check of 10.
Oh,
Yeah,
Well.
on a square of ground, it's a really kind of worthless spell. On a weapon, it's really good.
And because we're low gravity, he's going to pick up his brother's body and use it to ram through this wall.
okay.
That's not where I thought that was going at all. Because it's low gravity, I used this corpse as a battering ram.
Well, you know, he's lighter now, so he picks it up, places it in front of him, and uses him to get hit with the electricity instead of himself.
Unfortunately, that is partially how electricity works. You'll be able to break through. You're just most likely going to get shocked in the process. Go ahead and roll me fortitude to not drop your brother.
All right. Question.
Yes.
Does redundancy belt help?
Does it mention anything specifically about electricity?
No, but it does help with organs.
Against poison. It's resistance against poison.
Or thick and thin atmosphere? No, it doesn't. So this is going to be at a -4 to this fortitude roll.
Why is it -4?
because that's the bonus that Redundancy Bell would give.
Your fortitude roll is still 15. It's because it's not adding in the +4.
It is. I have a +12 total, and I rolled a 3. I have it all factored in already.
Okay. Well, you are going to drop your brother, and you're going to take. Well, let's roll.
That's fine. I'll pick him back up once we're through.
Still, yeah. Okay. Take 2 electrical damage because I rolled like shit.
Alrighty.
To add insult to injury to your brother specifically, he is stuck to the cage.
Interesting. All right.
It is barbed, low gravity.
Indeed it is.
I take it the other 2 of the crew are going to be leaving.
Yep.
He said it's low gravity, right?
Yes.
Cool. Caesar picks up Toggy and starts running.
Oh, okay.
It's the only time I'll ever be able
You
to
are
carry
moving so fast on a rock. I'm just gonna say you are moving so much faster than you're used to.
My feet aren't touching the floor. Oh my gosh, I'm so fast. Oh, what are you doing there?
I'm not. Never mind, you do have a big belly.
Careful, lift with your knees.
He is going to attempt to yoink his brother and run. I don't need them getting someone who can do the weird magic-y stuff.
All right. Roll fortitude once again. Electricity is a bitch.
Indeed it is.
However, that's not going to stop you from doing what you want to do. Take 6 electrical. What is it that you're wanting to do now? Just jump out?
Yes. I thought we were already outside. Bashing,
You
said.
You weren't. You were the only one who wasn't. So, yeah.
Okay. I thought my first running into the wall was to get out. If that didn't work, he would have just tried to jump over the wall.
It's technically possible. I believe in you. Give me a roll. With acrobatics, I should say. Or athletics.
He's not
Actually,
trying to leap off of anything fancy. He's leaping straight from the ground.
Okay. Give it to me once more before you start running into lawman trouble. As they're trying to figure out how to get in. Jesus fucking Christ, dude.
I don't roll well. The more I roll, the more chance for error we get.
What do you have for a... What did you roll?
I have
You
a
rolled
-2 due to my armor.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Hey, yeah. I got nothing.
Well, what
There is
do the
something that
lawmen
you
attempt to do?
You have something that you haven't used yet on that fence, by the way.
Well, I assume he's over the fence, and that second one was just trying to run lawmen.
No, you were not over the fence. That was you jumping out.
The
You do have a big fuck off sword.
You do have a big fuck off sword. Just roll the
Indeed.
damage on that. Roll the damage on that. Thank fuck. Okay. You are able to cut through and get out. And with that harrowing escape, as the lawmen are on our crew's tails as you're booking it back to the ship, almost there, we will see you all next week. Thank you for listening to Echoes of the Vagre, a Starfinder actual play by Hallowed Haven Studios. GMing for this actual play is provided by Virons. Cephia is played by Termite, Tolkrook is played by Gavin Cash, Caesar is played by Grizz, and Aspara is played by Heretic. Our intro music is Yes You Are the Villain by Thomas Henduk. Our art is by David N. at fiverr.com/shalak. Our editing is by Termite.